makes you believer.
Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing this morning?
That's the legend. The story's been told, all skin folk came. Come mother ain't glad.
Good morning, family. How y'all doing this morning? We about to get into
that
it, y'all.
That bitch is Indian. So is a mama.
That's nasty. That song is terrible.
That bitch is Indian. So
hey, CDTV, what's up, baby? What's going on, y'all?
That ain't the same. This ain't no game. Come
I came to start trouble. I ain't coming to do nothing else. I want you to know that. I ain't coming to do nothing else but start trouble, baby. That's it, baby. Whoever made this song, they should be ashamed of themselves. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for tuning into my channel called Take Heed to the Message with Abang Anwa. It just means Queen Baby. How y'all doing this morning? It's good to see y'all, okay? We about to start some trouble this morning. About to start some trouble this morning. Good morning to everybody who came early. I appreciate y'all. So I know that I had Grace in the house. How are you, baby? Green Beans, what's going on, sir? Corey, what's up, sir? It's good to see you. Okay. Who else we got in the house? Okay, 18, what's up, baby? CDT Beats, I already greeted you. How you doing, sir? Jay LaRaw, what's going on, sir? It's good to see you. Thank you for coming to rock with me. Maya, what's up, baby? What's going on? It's good to see you. We about to start some trouble this morning. Okay, Lost in Translation podcast said, I am here to lift you up in your troublemaking. Oh, thank you, sir. I appreciate that. The title of this foolery today is Trump and Harris Final Debate Review. We about to dissect this foolery. And I have a few things that I want to say. So I had a lot of stuff to say yesterday and I was on fire. I was upset, okay? Because I don't like people being treated unfairly. I don't care if you don't like somebody or, if you can't stand this person. I don't give two shits. Do your motherfucking job, okay? Because that's what customer service is. Do your motherfucking job. I don't care if you don't like somebody. I don't care if you got a coworker that you can't stand. Do your motherfucking job. That's how I feel, okay? I have been working for many years, and I have met some motherfucking bitches I wanted to smack in the motherfucking face. But take heed to the message does not support violence, okay? And I know I could thump. I know I could get it in if I wanted to, okay? I know I could get it in, but I don't support violence, okay? Because I'm monetizing this bitch, okay? Now, I'm monetizing this bitch, okay? So here we go. Good morning. Let me see who in here. Locks and Kinks and Twists LLC. Hello, baby. Legend, what's going on, baby? It's good to see Tara from my hometown. What's up, baby? We about to get it in, honey. All right, we about to get it in, baby. So I don't support violence, okay? But if you doing some fucked up shit that it's hurting everybody, you know what I'm saying? It's not right if you're hurting anybody. If you watch this debate, like everybody, all these fucking content creators said that they watched the debate and they know who won, I'm going to share something with you. The American people lost last night. Do you understand? The American people lost the night of the debate. It was horrible. We ain't get no answers or nothing. But I don't care how y'all don't like Trump and how you disagree with the shit he say. But why the fuck did y'all fact check him the whole motherfucking time? And Kamala ain't get fact checked or nothing. She ain't get fact checked. Y'all didn't do no pushback or nothing. Y'all let that bitch sit up there and lie her ass off. Yes, I called her a bitch. Y'all let her sit up there and lie her ass off. I'm sorry, this is the truth. Hello, hello, King Ball. What's going on, baby? All right. This is what y'all did. This is what y'all did. Okay? This is the truth. Okay? Y'all did all that shit. Now, mind you, listen. I can't stand Trump punk ass either. I can't either. I can't stand his ass either. Okay? But the way y'all mistreat him make people who can't stand him want to vote for his ass because y'all fucking around and doing some bullshit. Okay? Y'all pushing people to vote for him and because y'all mistreating his ass. Okay? That's not motherfucking right. Okay? Y'all fact checked him in real motherfucking time, but this bitch right here, y'all ain't fact check her. I said it. Now I want y'all to hear something, because y'all remember I told y'all they was eating that geese, right? Y'all remember I told y'all they was eating them geese, right? Now, some allegations that came out about them eating cats, okay? Now, I'm going to share something with you. I don't know about the cat shit. But only why I'm locked in on the geese shit because somebody came to a city council meeting in Ohio and said, that they up there eating geese, and it was a brother. He said he saw them with his children in the park and they sliced the geese head and picked the geese up. Okay? That's what I'm letting you know. I'm letting you know. That's what the fuck happened. Okay? That's what the fuck happened. So I want y'all to hear this shit. Now, Ricky said, I'm broke. This is all I got under Biden support. Listen, baby, I understand. And I'm thankful for the $1.99 super chat. You hear me? Thank you, baby. I take all donations. I do not discriminate. You hear me? Because I know you always donate to me anyway. Okay? So I take all donations. I don't discriminate, baby. Thank you. I appreciate you. So this is what, this is a police call. Listen to this.
Clark County Communications.
Yes, ma'am. I got a question. This is a non-emergency line, correct?
Yes, it is.
Okay. I'm sitting here. I'm riding on the trail going to my orientation for my job today, and I see a group of Haitian people. There was about 4 of them. They all had geese in their hand. They got away. I couldn't make out the first 3 of the license plate, but I got the numbers. The last number was 9898, and it was a gray Toyota Tacoma they took off on. There was about 4 of them. There was 2 men, 2 women. I couldn't tell the age because I'm in a hurry going to this orientation, so I don't be late.
What direction did they go?
They went up towards the middle of downtown.
Okay, and what path are you on?
Right now, hold on just a second. I'm coming to the intersection of. Give me a second here. It says Water and Warder Street.
Water and Warder. Is that the area you saw them?
Yes. It was about 2 minutes back behind me. I was trying to get my phone out and trying to make it to this orientation on time. I'm time crunching here. And I saw that. I'm like, yeah, this has got to be reported.
So how many geese did they have?
They each had 1.
Ooh, they each had 1 geese.
Now, the Toyota Tacoma did look like a newer model.
This is Ohio, y'all. Springfield.
And what's your name, sir?
My name is... It's hot out here today.
I'm sorry, what's your last name again? Your phone number is that... Okay, we will put this out to our cars and see if we can't find them. Thank you so much for calling in.
You're welcome. And if I happen to see...
Now, only thing that Trump did, and he tried, when he said they eating animals, if he would have said the geese, he would have been right, baby, because they ain't got no reports of the cat and the dog yet. They ain't getting no reports of the cat and the dog, but the motherfucking geese, they've been eating those bitches, okay? Mind you, there is an unspoken rule, okay? Shout out to Angry Man Channel, because when he was doing his shit yesterday, okay, he said it. He said that we Americans have an unspoken rule with the geese, okay? We got an unspoken rule with some of our animals in this bitch, okay? That when the geese walk across the motherfucking street, you in the motherfucking car sitting there waiting for the motherfucking geese to go by, okay? Just want to let you know. We in the motherfucking car like this, okay? And the whole geese family is walking the fuck by. And we sit right there and wait. We don't honk the horn or nothing. We wait for the motherfucking geese. Bow, like that. Wait for the geese to walk by and shit. Okay? We don't go out and snatch the geese up. We don't do that shit over here. Okay? Now, somebody said yesterday, oh, we eat geese over here. In America, we don't eat motherfucking geese. We don't eat geese over here. Okay? So I don't listen. Wherever the fuck you was born at, that show motherfucking business. But over here in America, we honor our motherfucking geese. We wait in a motherfucking car like this. Boom. Okay? We wait in a motherfucking car like this until the whole geese family walk the fuck across the street. It could be 20 of them, 30 of them motherfuckers walking. And you wait. Everybody wait in the motherfucking car until the geese pass and shit. Okay? Damn it, y'all eating geese. Okay, y'all eating our geese. Okay? If Trump would have said it was geese, he would have been right. But they clown Trump. Okay? That whole thing was terrible. They clowned him. Okay? They clowned Trump. That whole thing was a fucking mess. Okay? And I want y'all to hear somebody who mad about this, okay? Keon Kingstone. This brother, I follow his content. And he have a lot of takes on the debate. And also people who commentary, you know, about the debate, make comments and shit. So I want y'all to hear this. Check this out.
The worst piece of all of this is the obvious tactic by ABC News, which was as follows. Mr. Trump, you said something incredibly controversial and terrible. Let me remind you of what it was. Do you have any regrets or thoughts on how terrible you were? Trump answers. Vice President Harris, how bad is Trump? And then she'd answer. It happened over and over again. That was the format. Mr. Trump, you're a piece of shit. Kamala Harris, isn't he a shit? Thank you. It was incredible. And then anything Trump said, fact check, fact check, fact check. And their fact checks were full of shit. Mm-hmm. I'm swearing even more.
Now I'm going to share something with you. I only seen two things that he said that was wrong. Okay? I only seen two things. That's all I saw. Okay? Two things that he said that was wrong. Okay? Now, I'm not sure. Y'all have to quote me on it. Okay? Y'all have to quote me on it. Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing this morning? I see you, black lady. Young, I see you, baby. Boss man, what's up, baby? How you doing? Okay? What's going on? Let me see who else I got in here. Okay, who else I got? Shay, what's up, baby? What's going on? My regulars is in the house. To all the newcomers, how y'all doing this morning? My name is Take Heed to the Message. I motherfucking curse in this bitch. Okay? If you don't like my content, you got to scroll the fuck up. Okay? Want to let you know that in advance. I curse a lot. If you don't like to hear cursing, you got to scroll up, bitch. You got to scroll up, okay? Now, so what this woman was saying, okay, okay, she right. They was fact checking Trump in real time. Now that was fucked up. Now we didn't fact check her. We didn't fact check Kamala at all. Okay, I was fact checking her yesterday, but we didn't fact check. Okay, now I remember why I fact checked Trump on two things: the cat stuff, okay, because there was no word of the cat yet. But Black Lady said that they just posted something. Officer Tatum had a 911 call about a cat. Now I saw that too. I think I shared that, okay, but that was after the fact. That that was after the fact, after the debate that we saw the cat eating shit. Okay, the cat eating stuff. That was terrible. Okay, and also I fact checked him on the part about after the baby is being born, the deletion. They can't delete the baby after it's born. What has to happen is they will have to, somebody, either if the mother don't want the baby, right? Then the baby will go to the state. Okay, diapers will come and get the baby. They don't delete the baby there. But check this out. Do they have late deletions? Yes, they do. That's that 5th month. Do you hear me? That's that 5th month, because that's that time they give you the test if the baby is sick or not. Okay? Anybody who had carried a child, you understand what I'm talking about. Okay? Because in that 5th month, they test you to see if that baby have any problems. And then when they find out the baby have any problems, they ask you, do you want to continue on with the pregnancy, or do you want to do a deletion? That's the option, okay? So that's what it is. That's what he missed. That's all. He's a man. He doesn't know anything about that, so I understand. But she knew what the fuck he meant, okay? She knew what he meant. Now I'm gonna check the. I'm gonna share something with y'all. Now, shout out to Pink Book Lessons. Okay, shout out to Pink Book Lessons. Okay, check this out. Pink Book Lessons said, no, she didn't say, but she had a Black female content creator that had a panel. Okay, and there was a young woman who was there. I forgot her name. She was at Trump rally. Okay, the Black woman with the long hair, and he met her in Popeyes. Y'all remember, right? She was on a panel with her own, her own kind, us and shit. Okay, she was on a panel, and they were trying to roast her. That's why you got to be careful. Okay, you got to be careful. Yes, her name is Miss Big Dog. Yes, thank you. So allegedly, I don't know her real name though, but Black Lady, is that her real name? Because Pink Book Lessons, yeah, Pink Book Lessons shared it. So check this out. She went in on this young woman, and you said no, you play too much. So she went in on this young woman about what she was saying. The young woman was speaking facts. She said Kamala promotes deletions to the Black community all the time. She promotes deletions. So, good morning, Mr. He said, how are you? So, what happened was, check this out. What happened was, she started going back and forth with the girl, with the young woman she invited to her show. And she said, Kamala doesn't promote deletions. It's those white women that promote deletions to the Black community. I know you motherfucking lying. I know you motherfucking lying. Okay? I know you motherfucking lying. Yes. Yes. I know you motherfucking lying. Saying that the white women is up here promoting deletions to Black women. It's not Kamala. I know you motherfucking lying. Hey, BT, what's up, baby? It's good to see you. I know you motherfucking lying. Okay? That's a motherfucking lie. Check this out. Only white woman who has ever promoted deletions to black women, was Margaret. It was Margaret. But guess what? She got those pimp pastors on a pulpit, and some people who were activists in our community. Some of them still alive today. You know who I'm talking about. Some of them still alive today, baby. Some of them still alive today. They were the ones who came to the black community and said, delete y'all babies. That's why we at 23 motherfucking million. Okay? Okay? It's not the white women, damn it. Okay? Because she woman, it's the white women. Be Young, what's going on, baby? It's the white women that promoted that. That promoted deletions to the black community. Now that, oh, hell to the no. You're lying now. You're lying now. Who was on BET? Okay? Who was on BET talking about I'm outside? Who was on BET talking about they not like us? Who was on BET with Taraji? Who watched BET? What is the most color that watch BET? I'm waiting. I just 18, what's up, baby? I'm waiting. Who watches BET the most, damn it? Who watches shit? I just want to know. Yes, we have to understand that part. Okay? You telling me that white women, because this is the thing that irked my nerve. You telling me white women suck up black women into getting deletions, 23 million? Or was it our own sisters and brothers who started the chain effect? Because yes, Margaret brought the information. That's just like the devil, okay? The devil can bring the information. It's up to you to do what you want to do with it. Let's talk about it. The devil can give you the information, okay? Let's talk about it. Either the devil be black or white. Do you understand? Okay? Either the devil be black or white. They can bring you the information. But it's up to you to go and do the shit. Am I right? Damn it. So, here we go. It's the white women. Mind you, white women have less deletions than us. They do. They don't use it as a form of birth control. They don't. It is what it is. Okay? It is what it is. Let's get into it. Oh, you know what? Before we get into it, okay? I want y'all to hear this, because we starting a little trouble this morning. I want y'all to hear this. Okay? I saw this yesterday and I was appalled. Okay? I saw this yesterday. I was appalled. I said, oh, wow, wait a minute. Okay? I was appalled at hearing this yesterday all over social media. Shay was getting that ass, wasn't he? I was appalled. I felt bad for Michelle, okay? I felt bad for Michelle. I said, get it, Michelle. I felt bad for her. Okay, I'm sorry. I felt some type of way when I heard this yesterday. I said, damn, Michelle, get it. Okay? Because he done told her, get it, honey. Suck on it a little bit. Get it, So listen, I felt bad for Michelle. Okay? Me and my king watched this yesterday, and we felt bad for Michelle. Okay? My king said, damn. I said, yeah. This is Shay Shay right here. Okay? And Shay Shay even said he take a little something before he start. Okay? Now listen, all that nonsense y'all was talking about, you know, Shay Shay is, you know, from the rainbow community and shit. Listen, some of y'all still don't believe it, okay? But this right here, this not fake moaning. I want you to know. Some of y'all don't fuck on a daily basis, okay? Some of y'all don't fuck on a daily basis, okay? Okay? I fuck on a daily, so I can tell when that shit is fake, okay? She was listen, it was good, baby. Go ahead, Michelle, damn it. Go ahead, Michelle. Give Michelle a round of applause and shit. She was taking it for the team, baby. She was taking it for the team. Give Michelle a round of applause, everybody. Damn it. Yes, she was taking it for the team, damn it. That's right. Don't be laughing at me. Give Michelle a round of applause. I want to see some hand claps in there. She did the best she could. She took one for the motherfucking team. Go ahead, Michelle. Go ahead. He said he had to walk her through it, damn it. He had to walk her through it. That's right. Get it. Yes, he said, yes, Michelle. Yes, Michelle, right there. Suck that. Yes. Go ahead, Michelle. Go. Yes, Michelle. Talk her through it, damn it. That's what you got to do. Sometimes you got to talk her through it now. Give Michelle a round of applause and shit. She did a good job. You got to talk Michelle through it now. Okay? Sometimes you got to get talked through it now. Okay? You can do it, baby. Go ahead. You can do it. Okay? Yes, you can do it, baby. I'm proud of you. You can do it, baby. That's right. Shout out to Michelle. Okay? I don't know who Michelle is. Okay? But Michelle, shout out to you, Michelle. Okay? Okay? Shout out to you, baby. Okay? I don't know who you is. Okay? Okay? I don't know who you is. Oh, Green Bean, don't act like you don't know me. You know I was gonna do this, okay? I don't know who you is, Michelle, okay? I don't know, okay? But damn it, go ahead now, okay? Go ahead, all right? Yes, you took one for the team, damn it. Let's act like we understand, okay? Yes, yes. Shay Shay, one more time, Shay Shay. Go ahead, Shay Shay, one more time. Damn it. My king looked at me. He said, this online? Did he know? I said, I don't know. Now, mind you, Shay Shay old. I want y'all to be nice, okay? Be nice, okay? Because he old. And sometimes you mess up with your phone. Sometimes we butt dial our children. I want you to know that when you put your phone in your pocket. Sometimes we butt dial our children, okay? Many times you could just touch the screen sometimes and your phone just come the fuck on, okay? But a lot of people mad with Shay Shay talking about, wait a minute, that's fake and this and that. Listen, okay? Listen, all you got to do is go to IG Hollywood Unlocked, baby. You will see it, okay? Now, let's go to the foolery at hand, okay? Let's get into the debate. Okay, we gonna rock this out. Also, I want to share this with y'all, okay? Y'all know there's a rumor going around that she had those special earrings that has audio. People can talk to her, right? Now, I'm gonna share something with you. This is what one of these brothers said. Listen to this.
Wow, Kamala Harris. I mean, what a show, right? She was articulate, smart, concise. She was really good in this debate, right? I mean, this is the best I've ever seen her. She was really good. Almost too good. Now, I thought to myself, maybe she's wearing an earpiece, but nah, who would be dumb enough to do that, right? But these are pretty interesting looking earrings. Nova Auto earrings, huh? Now, for entertainment purposes only, don't those earrings look like those earrings? Now, the company Nova says this: the auto earrings are the first and only wireless earring earphones. Now, I'm no political expert or anything, but wouldn't that be, I don't know, cheating? And just for good measure, if you guys want to check out these earrings, you can check out their Kickstarter. I even put the link on my X account, so you guys go check it out for yourself. Quick.
So Ricky just put in the chat, Ricky said, That's not a rumor, sis. I work in tech. Those are real. Now I'm gonna share something with you. Thank you, Ricky, for putting your 2 cents in there, sir. I appreciate you. Even though she had the motherfucking headpieces in her ear or whatever, earpieces in her ear or whatever, okay, she still ain't do a motherfucking good job. So I don't know who was talking to her, okay? She still ain't do a good job, okay? I'm gonna share something with you. I particularly didn't like if y'all watch the debate, because some of y'all motherfuckers getting on here on social media lying, talk about you watched the debate, okay? If you watched the debate, did you see how when he mentioned the 13 soldiers that went to glory, that he went to go see the family in Arlington and took pictures there, right? Her whole face turned the fuck up like I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how anybody who already you married to a black woman and you see her face, because you know she got our facial expressions, even though she ain't black. She got our facial expressions, even though she ain't black. Mind you, she been around a lot of sisters, okay? Those AKAs or whatever, okay? Now, she had that nasty, condescending face like I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? And shit like that make me mad, okay? Shit like that make me mad, okay? Because we do not honor our fallen. We don't. We do not honor them correctly. We do not honor our vets correctly. We don't. We don't. We care about animals and shit more than we care about our own damn soldiers. Ain't that some shit? Ain't that some shit? I said what I said. Anybody feel offended? I don't give a fuck. I want you to know that. Because we don't care about our vets and shit. We don't. We mistreat them in every motherfucking thing. Some of them be homeless and shit and having all these motherfucking issues and shit. And nobody gives a fuck. So she had that condescending look on her face. I said, look at this heifer here. Okay? Now, let's get to the main motherfucking event. Okay? Here we go. Here we go. Hold
Customers
on,
can
y'all.
trust AMD to handle critical data across a wide spectrum of workloads.
There is an expectation that the data is stored in a secure way. Oracle collects the data, and AMD helps us to achieve that.
Oh, no. You know what? That's starting me from the beginning. I got to go to my own. Hold on, y'all. Give me a minute. I got to go to my own shit and check it. Hold on. Ain't that some foolery? Wait a minute. Here we go. Oh, so it did start me from the beginning. Here we go. Hold on, y'all. We gonna dissect this foolery. I don't like the way they did them. We gonna get up to there. Let's see what we got there. Hold on.
Never seen done. Thank you. I want to turn to Afghanistan.
Hold on. There we go. So now they on a break and we about to get into this foolery, okay? They on a commercial break and we gonna get into this foolery. I'm gonna share something with you. NBC, y'all did a horrible motherfucking job. I'm sorry. Y'all did a horrible job. And y'all only fact checked him and shit. You ain't fact check her. Okay? Y'all ain't fact check her. You didn't push back on the shit she was saying. Okay? When she talked about we not trying to take Americans' guns. That's what she said. Oh, ABC. Thank you, baby. I thought it was NBC. Damn it. Oh, yeah. ABC. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you. Quincy. You still, listen, Quincy, you still a cousin. Even though you gave me some correct information, you still a cousin. So ABC did some fucked up shit. I'm sorry. They did not do a good job or anything. Okay. And also, one of the women was from the Divine Nine. The woman, I'm not one of the women. I'm sorry. The moderator, one of them was from the Divine Nine.
National Constitution Center
and
in
that was not
Philadelphia,
fair.
Pennsylvania. Here again, David Muir and Lindsay Davis.
Welcome back to this historic ABC News presidential debate tonight. We're going to continue here, and I want to turn to the war in Ukraine. We're now 2.5 years into this conflict. Mr. President, it has been the position of the Biden administration that we must defend Ukraine from Russia, from Vladimir Putin, to defend their sovereignty, their democracy, that it's in America's best interest to do so, arguing that if Putin wins, he may be emboldened to move even further into other countries. You have said you would solve this war in 24 hours. You said so just before the break tonight. How exactly would you do that? And I want to ask you a very simple question tonight. Do you want Ukraine to win this war?
I want the war to stop. I want to save lives that are being uselessly, people being killed by the millions. It's the millions. It's so much worse than the numbers that you're getting, which are fake numbers. Look.
Qualcomm is engineering human progress, creating a smarter, more connected world for everyone. So you have more time to enjoy the simple things.
We're in for 250 billion or more because they don't ask Europe, which is a much bigger beneficiary to getting this thing done than we are. They're in for $150 billion less because Biden and you don't have the courage to ask Europe like I did with NATO. They paid billions and billions, hundreds of billions of dollars when I said, either you pay up or we're not going to protect you anymore. So that's maybe one of the reasons they don't like me as much as they like weak people. But you take a look at what's happening. We're in for 250 to 275 billion. They're into 100 to 150. They should be forced to equalize. With that being said, I want to get the war settled. I know Zelensky very well, and I know Putin very well. I have a good relationship, and they respect your president, okay? They respect me. They don't respect Biden. How would you respect him? Why? For what reason? He hasn't even made a phone call in 2 years to Putin, hasn't spoken to anybody. They don't even try and get it. That is a war that's dying to be settled. I will get it settled before I even become president. If I win, when I'm president-elect, and what I'll do is I'll speak to one, I'll speak to the other, I'll get them together. That war would have never happened. And in fact, when I saw Putin after I left, unfortunately left because our country has gone to hell. But after I left, when I saw him building up soldiers, he did it after I left, I said, oh, he must be negotiating. It must be a good, strong point of negotiation. Well, it wasn't, because Biden had no idea how to talk to him. He had no idea how to stop it. And now you have millions of people dead, and it's only getting worse, and it could lead to World War III. Don't kid yourself, David. We're playing with World War III, and we have a president that we don't even know if he's... Where is our president? We don't even know if he's a president.
And just to clarify
they
here...
threw him out of a campaign like a dog. We don't even know. Is he our president? But we have a president,
Mr. President,
that doesn't know he's alive.
Your time is up. Just to clarify in the question, do you believe it's in the U.S. best interest for Ukraine to win this war, yes or no?
I think it's the U.S. best interest to get this war finished and just get it done.
All right.
Negotiate a deal, because we have to stop all of these human lives from being destroyed.
I want to take this to Vice President Harris. I want to get your thoughts on support for Ukraine in this moment, but also...
I'm going to stop right there, because she going to do a lot of word motherfucking salad, because they don't like Russia. So they want Ukraine to win, okay? But Russia is a stronger superpower, okay? Russia is the bad boy I told y'all that be on the yard, okay? That tell you, give me your motherfucking cornbread, okay? So this is the problem in this bitch, okay? He's saying he want them to do a negotiation. Let's calm this shit the fuck down, okay? Now, they asking him, do you want Ukraine to win? Why do we need to fuck out? Listen, why do we need to even care who the fuck wins? Long as they calm that shit the fuck down and stop. There are people dying for no motherfucking reason, okay? We should not care who wins or who loses and shit, long as they calm that shit the fuck down. Why are you asking ABC? Why are you asking, do you want Ukraine to win? Why? Well, you know Russia is somebody's motherfucking problem. So why would you think that makes sense? Okay? Why would you think? Let me share something with you. How many times have I told y'all, stop the money, you'll stop everything? Stop the money, you're going to stop everything. Okay? All this bullshit we see all around the world, America got a hand in that shit. Stop the money, you gonna stop everything. I'm telling you right now. Okay? I don't know how many times I gotta say that, but if you stop that motherfucking money, okay, you gonna stop every motherfucking thing. Okay? And the thing is, you haven't talked to who in 2 years? You haven't talked to Putin in 2 years? Now, what they said is that the last time they talked to Putin, it was Kamala that talked to him. It was Kamala that talked to him. And you know Biden can't stand Putin. They can't stand each other at all. So can you imagine somebody you do not like and they say some shit to you that you don't like? And you say, motherfucker, I will jump over this motherfucking table and whoop your ass. Okay? Now, take heed to the message does not support violence. But can you imagine for two people who don't like each other, you say some shit to me and I say some shit to you, and then I say to you, watch me, motherfucker. And I leave and I say, watch me, motherfucker. And the next day you see on the news, CNN say that Russia has came into Ukraine. Okay? That's the next day you see. Because he said, watch me. Okay? He told you, watch me, motherfucker. What you gonna do? Watch me. Because I saw the shit that y'all did in Afghanistan. Y'all ain't got y'all shit together. Okay? I saw how y'all evacuated Afghanistan. Y'all ain't got y'all shit together. So let me do what it do, baby. Okay? Let me do what it do. All right? It is what it is, damn it. Now let's hear what Kamala ass got to say in this bitch. Okay? Let's hear what she got to say in this bitch. Now, somebody gave me a super chat, and I got to see who. I think it was Corey Joe. Let me see. I done scrolled up so fast and wasn't even just running my mouth. Hold on. Let me see if I could see it.
Incoming
I can't
call.
even see it. Okay, wait a minute.
1.
Wait a minute. I can see it. Corey Joe. No, it was Eric. I'm sorry, Eric. I'm sorry, baby. Eric, thank you for the $2 super chat, baby. I appreciate you. So Eric says Kamala lied on her answer and they did not fact check her. I know they didn't. I'm telling you, I know they didn't, baby. They did not fact check her at all. They didn't. They sure didn't. They sure didn't. Let's get to her answer. She's coming up next. Here we go.
In chief, if elected, how would you deal with Vladimir Putin, and would it be any different from what we're seeing from President Biden?
Well, first of all, it's important to remind the former president you're not running against Joe Biden, you're running against me. I believe the reason that Donald Trump...
She was stupid to say that. She was stupid to say that. He know he's not running against Biden. He still got sense. He not up there shaking invisible people hands. He's not up there walking into the woods and shit. He knows that. He's still out here golfing and shit. Even though I don't like his motherfucking age, he's still out there golfing and shit. So you wrong to say that shit. Corey Joe, thank you, baby, for the gift membership. I appreciate you, honey. So no, she was wrong to say that shit. He know he not battling Biden. He know. Okay? Don't be trying to be smart and shit. Okay? That's not right. That's not right. Because if he asks you, am I battling the black Kamala or the Indian Kamala, you'll be offended right now. You'll be a motherfucking offended. Am I talking to the black Kamala or the Indian Kamala? You'll be fucking offended, wouldn't you? What the fuck?
says that this war would be over within 24 hours is because he would just give it up.
Yes.
And that's not who we are as Americans.
No,
Let's understand what happens here.
what you're supposed to do. Give it up. That's how you get rid of, that's how you stop all this war and give that shit the fuck up. Say, no, my money ain't going over there no more. My money ain't going over there no more. That's how you let that shit die. My money ain't going over there no motherfucking more. And I don't blame you. This guy, thank you, baby, for the $5 super chat. So this guy says those moderators didn't fact check Kamala at all. And she didn't answer one question, not one. She didn't. She danced around that shit word salad, okay? They both did some shit. I'm sorry. Yesterday was horrible. And they should have prepared Trump a little better when it came to the correct stuff he was supposed to say. Even though I think he did good, because he actually was battling 3 of those motherfuckers. He wasn't doing it, you know what I'm saying? He was actually battling 3 people. It wasn't just one, okay? I want y'all to understand that if y'all go check, y'all go watch the debate, he was actually battling 3 of them, okay? They was hitting him left, right, and center, and that's not fair to battle somebody with 3 people, okay? That's not motherfucking fair. But he still holding his motherfucking own, okay? I just want to put that out there. Let you know that's what the fuck happened. That's what I saw, okay? And I'm being fair. That's what I saw. Because I'm mad with the both of them because at the end of the day, American people, we have lost in this bitch. So I'm mad with it at the end of the motherfucking day. Let's go into it.
I actually met with Zelensky a few days before Russia invaded, tried through force to change territorial boundaries, to define one.
Did you hear what she said? Did y'all hear what she said? She said a few days I met with Lewinsky. I hope I didn't say the name right. She met with him a few days before Russia invaded Ukraine. You think she brought that fake black woman attitude with her? Huh? I just want to know. I just want to know. You think she brought that fake black woman attitude with her when she was talking? I just want to know. Okay? I just want to know. Okay? No, I didn't say she met Putin. Did I say she met Putin? If I did, I'm sorry. Okay? But she met his right hand. Okay? Okay? You did say, okay, I did. Okay, thank you, baby. I'm sorry. She didn't meet Putin. She just confirmed she met his right hand. Okay, so forgive me. I didn't mean to put false information out there. So she met his right hand. Okay? All right, let's get it in. All right? Then a couple days later, they invaded Ukraine. Okay? They invaded Ukraine. So do you think she took, okay? Oh, okay. What happened? Tell me, Ricky, did I say it wrong? She just met with Ukraine, sis. Okay, she just met with Ukraine. Okay, Lewinsky. Okay, I got it. I'm sorry. I'm wrong. I'm all telling all this wrong shit. I apologize for that. So she just met only with Ukraine. Thank you, babies. I appreciate y'all because y'all know. Okay. She only met with them. She didn't meet with Putin. Okay. She didn't meet with Putin. So check this out. Why was it like that? Why didn't they meet with Putin too? Why was it just Ukraine only? Am I right? Am I right? She only met with Ukraine only. So why was it like that? They got a problem with Russia. You know, Biden and Putin never liked each other. We all know that. Am I right? They never liked each other. So now, after she met with him, okay, no, Trump said he would meet. Yep, he did. So now, a few days later, Russia invaded Ukraine. And there we go. Let's get into it, y'all. Please forgive me. I ain't mean to say the wrong shit, okay? I appreciate y'all who fact check me in real time, baby. Fact check me in real time. I love that because I need that. I appreciate it. You feel me? Let's get into it.
the most important international rules and norms, which is the importance of sovereignty and territorial integrity. And I met with President Zelensky. I shared with him American intelligence about how he could defend himself. Days later, I went to NATO's eastern flank, to Poland and Romania. And through the work that I and others did, we brought 50 countries together to support Ukraine in its righteous defense. And because of our support, because of the air defense, the ammunition, the artillery, the javelins, the Abrams tanks that we have provided, Ukraine stands as an independent and free country. If Donald Trump were president, Putin would be sitting in Kyiv right now. And understand what that would mean, because Putin's agenda is not just about Ukraine. Understand why the European allies and our NATO allies are so thankful that you are no longer president, and that we understand the
question, y'all. Why do you think the allies are happy that Trump is no longer president? Why do you think the allies in the UN are happy that he is no longer president? Could it be when he went to the UN, he said, y'all bitches owe me money? Could it be? I just want to put that out there. Could it be that he said, y'all bitches owe me money and I want my money? Okay, let's understand that part. Could it be that? I just want to know. I want to know. Could it be that that's why they don't like him? Could it be that they've been owing money since the 80s? Could that be? Okay, could that be why? I want to know. What y'all think? Put a 1 in the chat. They don't like him because they ain't want to pay that money. Okay, I just want to know. Put a 2 in the chat if it's something else. Okay, is they mad? They don't want him to be, that's why they happy he gone. Because they owe motherfucking money since the 80s. Okay, and he said it. Okay, I ain't just say this out the woodwork. He said it. Okay, that they owed America money since the 80s and didn't pay them. And he said that we will take our soldiers out of your country if you do not pay up. See, he's the only president that came up and said, y'all motherfuckers owe me. You got to pay me. And I need my motherfucking money by 7 a.m., not 7:01. Okay? I don't blame him. I don't blame him. I don't blame him. Okay? Since the 80s, that's just like somebody in your family you loan $5 to. Okay? And then for a whole year, you see them again. You still remember they owe you $5. And they act like they don't remember that they owe you $5. And they looking around and everything like that. Like they just sitting up there. Y'all at the cookout. Okay? They sitting up there acting like they don't owe you. And then you got to walk up on them like a G and say, bitch, where's my motherfucking money? You know what I'm saying? I want my $5. Where's my money, bitch? Okay? I don't blame them. I don't blame them. Okay? This is why they don't want them near. That's why. That is why they don't want them near. And yes, also, Big H, I saw you. You said that they were trying to get Ukraine into NATO. I remember that. I heard that all over the news. I remember that. Let's get into it, y'all.
Importance of the greatest military alliance the world has ever known, which is NATO, and what we have done to preserve the ability of Zelensky and the Ukrainians to fight for their independence. Otherwise, Putin would be sitting in Kyiv with his eyes on the rest of Europe, starting with Poland. And why don't you tell the 800,000 Polish Americans right here in Pennsylvania how quickly you would give up?
She's gaslighting. She's gaslighting. Putin wants Ukraine for one reason. What y'all think it is for? Putin wants Ukraine for one reason. What y'all think it's for? What y'all think it's for? What y'all think it's for? Putin wants Ukraine for one reason. What y'all think? Yes, thank you, Grace. Thank you, Grace, baby. I appreciate you. Grace, you always, I appreciate you. Yes, that's why. One thing about a superpower, they don't move unless it's something that the country have that they need or they want. So they don't help certain countries if the country won't give them something. They just don't. America, she like that too. She don't help certain countries if you have something that she wants, she'll help you. If you don't have something that she wants, she doesn't help you. When they have all that genocide, right? When they have all that genocide in when they have all those genocides in Africa, right? They never go down there and help. When they have genocide, you never see American soldiers go to Africa. Why is that? Because they don't have nothing they want over there. They don't care if those people, if Africans delete themselves. They don't care. They don't care. They don't have nothing that they want. And because, mind you, all the minerals that we actually use and need is in Africa anyway. But the African, all the nations won't let you just get in here and start digging. They don't. They don't. Some that been colonized, yes, they have. But if they don't just let you come in like that. Just want to put that out there, just a little tidbit, okay? So this is why they never help. You never help Africa. You hear all types of shit about Africa. They never help Africa, okay? Just want to let you know right now, they don't. Any other country, and they got some shit, like, okay, the country got some shit that they need, they'll help them. They'll help them, okay? I'm just letting you know. America is a pimp in this bitch. I want to let you know right now, bitch better give me my money if I help you. Yes.
For the sake of favor and what you think is a friendship with what is known to be a dictator who would eat you for lunch.
Vice President Harris, thank you. We've heard from both of you on Ukraine tonight. Afghanistan came up in the last hour. I wanted her to respond to something you said earlier, and I'll give you a minute here.
Putin would be sitting in Moscow, and he wouldn't have lost 300,000 men and women, but he would have been sitting in Moscow. Quiet, please. He would have been sitting in Moscow, much happier than he is right now. But eventually, you know, he's got a thing that other people don't have. He's got nuclear weapons. They don't ever talk about that. He's got nuclear weapons.
He does.
Nobody ever thinks about that.
Nobody does.
And eventually, maybe he'll use them, and maybe he hasn't been that threatening. But he does have that, something we don't even like to talk about. Nobody likes to talk about it. But just so you understand, they sent her to negotiate.
Trump is right. He got nuclear weapons, and everybody forget about that, okay? I told y'all that Putin is one of the bullies on the school playground, okay? I told y'all this shit. You better act like you know. Putin is one of the bullies on the playground, okay? China is too. India is too. Okay? And North Korea is too. Okay? Okay? So olive oil can't be on the playground with these other bullies. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Olive oil cannot be on the playgrounds with these other bullies. Okay? Just want to let you know. Want to put that out there in advance. Okay? Let's get into it.
Peace before this war started. 3 days later, he went in and he started the war because everything they said was weak and stupid. They said the wrong things. That war should have never started. She was the emissary. They sent her in to negotiate with Zelensky and Putin, and she did. And the war started 3 days later. And that's the kind of talent we have with her. She's worse than Biden. In my opinion, I think he's the worst president in the history of our country. She goes down as the worst vice president in the history of our country. But let me tell you something. She is a horrible negotiator.
He ain't lying about that.
They sent her in to negotiate. As soon as they left, Putin did the invasion.
President Trump, thank you. You did bring up something. You said she went to negotiate with Vladimir Putin. Vice President Harris, have you ever met Vladimir Putin? Can you clarify tonight?
Yet again, I said it at the beginning of this debate, you're going to hear a bunch of lies coming from this fellow. And that is another one. When I went to meet with President Zelensky, I've now met with him over 5 times. The reality is it has been about standing as America always should as a leader upholding international.
So you telling me, she said it from her own mouth. She said it from her own mouth. She has only met President Zelensky. Okay, I hope I said his name right. She has only met him. She has not taken time to meet Putin. Mind you, these are the two that's battling. You know, when you have children on the playground, okay, and they both acting up, ain't you supposed to pull them both together and say, why are you fighting? Okay? So you only pull one and you leave the other one to think that, oh, well, what the fuck? When he come back, I'm going to beat him up. You know what I'm saying? Take heed to the message does not support violence. Okay? Take heed to the message does not support violence. But she says she only met him 5 times. She has never met Putin. How do you do that when they both have a problem with each other? So let's not meet. Maybe that's why the war started. Because y'all never took time to meet Putin. Maybe that's why the war started. Because he wanted y'all to say something to him too. Let's talk about it. Okay? Let's talk about it. Here we go.
Rules and norms. As a leader who shows strength, understanding that the alliances we have around the world are dependent on our ability to look out for our friends and not favor our enemies, because you adore strongmen instead of caring about democracy. And that is very much what is at stake here. The President of the United States is Commander-in-Chief, and the American people have a right to rely on a president who understands the significance of America's role and responsibility in terms of ensuring that there is stability and ensuring we stand up for our principles and not sell them for the benefit of personal flattery.
We've talked about Ukraine and Vladimir Putin. I do want to talk about Afghanistan. It came up in the first hour of this debate. I want to move on to Afghanistan.
Stoltenberg said Trump did the most amazing thing I've ever seen. He got these countries, the 28 countries at the time, to pay up. He said, I've never seen. He's the head of NATO. He said, I've never seen. For years, we were paying almost all of NATO. We were being ripped off by European nations, both on trade and on NATO. I got them to pay up by saying one of the statements you made before, if you don't pay, we're not going to protect you. Otherwise, we would have never gotten it. He said it was one of the most incredible jobs that he's ever seen done.
Thank you. I want to turn to Afghanistan. It came up in the first hour of the debate, and we witnessed a poignant moment today on Capitol Hill, honoring the soldiers who died in the chaotic withdrawal from Afghanistan. I do want to ask the Vice President, do you believe you bear any responsibility in the way that withdrawal played out?
Well, I will tell you, I agreed with President Biden's decision to pull out of Afghanistan.
Okay, here comes some word salad. Okay, just want to let you know, give you in advance. Here's some word salad coming. Legend, thank you, baby, for the $2 super chat. No other country is our responsibility. It's true. It's true. But they made it like that. Ain't that some shit? Mm-hmm. They made it like that. That's fucked up, right? But that's how it is. And these bitches haven't been paying us since the 80s. He the only president that walked in here and said, y'all motherfuckers gotta pay me. Okay? I'm just let you know. Mm-hmm. He said, y'all motherfuckers gotta pay me. Now, here's her answer on how they evacuated Afghanistan so fucked up. And those 13 soldiers went on to glory. Here we go, y'all.
Presidents said they would, and Joe Biden did. And as a result, America's taxpayers are not paying the $300 million a day we were paying for that endless war. And as of today, there is not one member of the United States military who is in active duty in a combat zone in any war zone around the world, the first time this century. But let's understand how we got to where we are. Donald Trump, when he was president, negotiated one of the weakest deals you can imagine. He calls himself a deal maker. Even his national security advisor said it was a weak, terrible deal. And here's how it went down. He bypassed the Afghan government. He negotiated directly with a terrorist organization called the Taliban. The negotiation involved the Taliban getting 5,000 Taliban terrorists released. And get this, and the president at the time invited the Taliban to Camp David, a place of storied significance for us as Americans, a place where we honor the importance of American.
I'm about to start some trouble. A lot of y'all gonna be upset with what I'm about to say. Our government has worked alongside many terrorist organizations. But they were freedom fighters back then. But now we call them terrorists. But they were freedom fighters when we were negotiating with them, when we were working with them. They were freedom fighters. And then until we ain't need them no more. Yes. Yes, until we didn't need them no more. Then they became terrorists. I just want to let you know that right there. Okay, I want you to understand that part right there. Okay, because they always get up here and be like, we don't negotiate. We don't. Before, they were freedom fighters. So we negotiated with them. Yes. Okay, just want to let you know. Just want to put that out there. Okay, so don't get mixed up with this salad. This salad she talking. Don't get mixed up with these salad words. Okay, Side, what's going on, baby? Don't get mixed up with these salad words, baby. She doing some foolery. Let's get in here.
Diplomacy, where we invite and receive respected world leaders, and this former president, as president, invited them to Camp David because he does not again appreciate the role and responsibility of the President of the United States to be commander-in-chief with a level of respect. And this gets back to the point of how he has consistently disparaged and demeaned members of our military, fallen soldiers, and the work that we must do to uphold the strength and the respect of the United States of America around the world.
Vice President Harris, thank you. President Trump, your response to her saying that you began the negotiations with the Taliban.
So, if you take a look at that period of time, the Taliban was killing our soldiers, a lot of them, with snipers. And I got involved with the Taliban because the Taliban was doing the killing. That's the fighting force within Afghanistan. They don't bother doing that because, they deal with the wrong people.
Hold on, I gotta get this super chat before it disappears. I don't know why it does that. Morris, Missouri Bank Fishing. How are you, sir? It's good to see you. Do you believe cats and dogs are being eaten? Well, I'm gonna share something with you because I like Officer Tatum, and Black Lady came in here and told me earlier that Officer Tatum got a clip of them eating the cats and stuff like that. So I believe it now. Before, I just thought it was just the geese because I heard a police call for the geese, and I also saw a picture, which I shared in our group chat on IG. So, sir, yes, I believe it. They eating them. Now, remember, I want to share something with y'all. Check this out. In different parts of the world, they eat different things, okay? Americans, we don't eat that stuff. But in different parts of the world, they eat cats, they eat dogs, they eat bats, they eat all this stuff. They eat those big rats, everything. Different parts of the world, okay? Okay, most of us who from Jersey and from New York, right? We know those big rats look like cats, okay? We know not to make no sudden moves when we see those rats on the subway and shit. We know not to fuck with no rat. You see the rat on the train sitting down, you go the other motherfucking way. We know. You see the rat in the parking lot, okay? In Newark Airport, you see one of those big rats in the parking lot. We do not engage with the motherfucking rats. We don't do that, okay? What the fuck we do is you look at the rat motherfucking look at you. You look at the rat motherfucking look at you. And then you get your happy ass in your motherfucking car. Okay? That's what we do in this bitch. Okay? We don't go and engage with the motherfucking rat because the rat tell you, oh no, you done fucked up. The rat tell you, oh no, bitch, you done fucked up. And they even put the gang signs up and shit and tell you where they from. Oh, this a New York rat right here. He tell you, you know what I'm saying? This a Jersey rat right here. You know what I'm saying? Listen. We don't do that. There's certain animals we don't eat in this bitch. I just want to let you know. There's certain animals we don't eat in this bitch. But around the world, okay, they eat a lot of shit. Okay? And we be eating their motherfucking food when they come over here and shit. Okay? Because remember, they done learned that they eat dogs and cats and shit and all that other stuff over there in their country. So when they come over here, ain't nobody tell them shit. They be cutting up this shit and feeding it to us. Okay? Just want to put that out there. Okay? There's other countries that they be in here eating shit. I just want to let you know. Okay? Listen, don't be laughing at me. Just want to let you know. Okay? They be eating, listen. I said what I said. Okay, Shadow, thank you for the $4.99 super chat, baby, for coffee. I appreciate you, sir. Thank you so much. And then here we got Legend, baby. Thank you for the $20. I'm sorry, for the $5 super chat, baby. So Legend says they say it racially to say that they eat cats, okay, but it wasn't racially. It wasn't racial. Am I saying that? I'm saying it wrong. They're eating bats doesn't cause C19. Make it make sense. I don't know, baby. I don't know. Okay. Listen. It is what it is, baby. They eat a lot of stuff. Okay. I'm scared. Okay, we don't eat certain things. Okay, we don't eat our motherfucking geese. Okay, we don't eat our geese and shit. Okay, when we see the geese family, it be 20, 30 of those motherfuckers crossing across the street. We don't care how long the line is that's back the fuck up. We sit up in that motherfucking car. We wait just like this. Okay, and watch the geese walk by and shit, and they take their slow time walking across the motherfucking street. That's what we do. We sit there, we watch these motherfuckers walk across the street and shit, okay, with their babies and shit, okay? That's what we watch, okay? We don't listen. We don't eat all these things. We don't do that. In America, we don't. Somebody put in the chat that, well, in my country, they do. First of all, I give two shits what you eat in your country. That's not my motherfucking business. Okay? But in America, we don't eat certain shit over here. We don't. Okay? We don't eat certain shit over here. Okay? I just let you know. Okay? First of all, this is how bad it is over here. I want to let you know. When we hit a deer, right? When we hit a motherfucking deer and the deer die, okay, we feel so motherfucking bad. We pull the deer to the side of the motherfucking road, okay? That's how bad we feel. We pull the deer to the motherfucking side of the road because it's out of respect for the deer. That's what we do, okay? Over here in this bitch. But foreign countries, if they hit a motherfucking deer, they taking that deer home. That deer is going in the back and shit, you know what I'm saying, a truck or something, or in the car. The deer is going home with them. Okay, we don't do that. We pull the deer to the side. Some of us call the police desk and say we had hit a deer and it's on such and such street, so the deer can send the city to come out and pick the deer up, damn it. That's what we do in this bitch, okay? We don't go and take the deer and eat it. We don't do that over here, okay? Certain shit we don't eat, okay? We don't, okay? Just want to let you know, certain shit we don't eat. Now, I ain't say we don't eat deer, okay? Because some of us eat deer, okay? Okay, like chopped meat and shit with barbecue sauce. Some of us eat deer. I'm not sitting up here. Some of us eat rabbit. I'm not sitting up here saying that we don't. But I'm just saying when we hit it with the car, okay? we pull it to the side of the road or we call for some help. Okay? We don't do that. Okay? We don't do that. Some of y'all who be eating stuff like that, that's your country. That's your country. That's your business. I'm not over there judging you. You eating bats and cats and dogs and stuff. I'm not judging you, damn it. I'm just saying we don't do that shit over here. Okay? Okay? We don't do it over here. Okay? Just want to put that out there. Just want to put that out there. We don't do that shit over here. Okay? And y'all eating our motherfucking geese and shit. We don't do that we don't do that. Okay? Listen. All right? I ain't say deer wasn't good. I ain't say it wasn't good. I had deer one time. I ain't say it wasn't good. Okay? I'm just letting you know. We don't eat certain shit over here. Okay, that's right. Legend said, Legend said, oh, I'm judging you. I'm judging you. Mm-hmm. Legend said, I'm judging you. Keep that over there. Legend said, I'm not listening. I don't have time for all this. You better keep that over there. Okay. Now listen, it is what it is. But y'all don't come over in this bitch and be eating the geese and shit and the cats and dogs. Don't come over here eating our stuff. I mean, damn. Okay? Everybody have a purpose. What the fuck? Okay? Ricky, stop laughing at me. Everybody have a purpose in this bitch. Okay? The geese have a motherfucking purpose. The geese purpose is to hold up motherfucking traffic. That's the geese purpose in this bitch. And shit all over the place. That's the geese purpose in this big H. Don't be laughing at me. That's the purpose of the geese and shit. All right, let's get into the foolery.
All the time. But I got involved. And Abdul is the head of the Taliban. He is still the head of the Taliban. Mm-hmm. And I told Abdul, don't do it anymore. You do it anymore, you're going to have problems. And he said, why do you send me a picture of my house? I said, you're going to have to figure that out, Abdul. And for 18 months, we had nobody killed. We did have an agreement negotiated by Mike Pompeo. It was a very good agreement. The reason it was good, we were getting out. We would have been out faster than them, but we wouldn't have lost the soldiers. We wouldn't have left many Americans behind, and we wouldn't have left $85 billion worth of brand new, beautiful military equipment behind. And just to finish, they blew it. The agreement said you have to do this, and they didn't do it. They didn't do it. The agreement was terminated by us because they didn't do what they were supposed to do.
I want to move on.
I'm going to say something and y'all going to get offended by this part. We broke an agreement before too. That's what caused the towers to come down. Yeah. That's what caused the towers to come down. Back in the day when 9/11 happened, I watched the towers burn from Terminal B. I was being trained. I was the first of 13 to be trained in New Jersey for the new CTX machines. These were the new machines that can dissect your bag digitally and tell what kind of stuff you had in your bag. Anything that had any components that were linked to C4, stuff like that. So the machine could tell if something was wrong with your bag. So we would be able to dissect the bag, not even had to open it. It would give us a digital clear view of your bag. Like everything in your motherfucking bag, drugs, everything. Okay. So they had to train us. They had somebody from Israel come and train us. Mm-hmm. So on that day, I was taking a test for this. And our teacher from FAA, his beeper was going on. This back in the day, y'all know when we just had beepers and those big ass phones and shit. Y'all remember, right? So his beeper was going off. And in the beeper, he called and they told him to turn on the TV. So we were in the class. Well, not a class, but it was a conference room. We were in the conference room. And he turns on the TV in the conference room, and we see one tower hit, boom. And then the other one right after. I'm like, what the hell? First, I was like, this is an accident first. I like, this is an accident. Maybe the plane went too low. And then the second one, I was like, oh, shit. So now he said, y'all, we not going to do the test today, y'all. We got to go. We got to go. I remember walking out. They told us to go back to our manager and explain what's going on. Our manager told us we got to evacuate everybody out of Terminal B. They evacuate in A and they evacuate in C now, too. We got to get everybody out of here. I remember watching from, I remember watching from the hallway behind the security checkpoint in Terminal B. This is before all the construction came, okay? And I remember watching the towers burn from Terminal B. And as we were getting the people out, we were crying, getting these people out of the building. Now, we supposed to be security, you know. We ain't supposed to be crying. We supposed to be calm. But it was heartbreaking, okay? It was heartbreaking. And even though it's been all these years, it still hurt. It still hurt, okay? Just want to let you know, it still hurt. Yesterday, it was hurting me before I came on to my show. But I was like, I got to get this out because I want to do the review, okay? So I know how a deal that our country makes can go left for a lot of us, okay? Because remember, this was a freedom fighter. Osama was a freedom fighter before he became a terrorist. Let you know, okay? So there's an agreement that they had with him before all this foolery, okay? They got to stop making these agreements with these people. I'm telling you right now, it doesn't work out for us at all, okay? Just want to let you know. Just want to let you know because it hurt, okay? It hurt, all right? They got to stop making agreements with these people because it is crazy. Okay? It is crazy, all right? And so this is the thing. This is the thing. We get in here and we make agreements with certain people and it doesn't go the way that we want this to go. And it turns around and bites us in our face. Okay? Now, I'm going to share something with y'all. Iran was actually responsible. Nobody want to tell that part. They was actually responsible. But they went after Osama. We ain't learned that till later. Okay? Just want to let you know. Yeah, just want to let you know. All right? So there's a lot of things that our country does that's sneaky. Okay? And they knew all the while Iran was responsible for that. They knew all the while that it was done. I'm going to share something else that they don't like to tell everybody because they have blamed it on security. Ricky, I saw what you wrote. Thank you, sir. They like to, when these terrorists got through Terminal A, okay, they like to say it was the security fault. Mind you, I was not working in Terminal A. I was in B. So they have blamed it all on security. Now I'm gonna share something with you. Security is at fault too. But the regulations for what you can bring on the plane was at fault as well. Anybody remember those razor blades, right? Those old-fashioned ones that used to put in like a cover, a little cover, the little box ones. You put in a cover and you could keep it in your luggage, right? So this is how they were able to do what they needed to do with those little razor blades. And another thing too, yes, they called them box cutters. Thank you, baby. So another thing too, check this out. Another thing too, what they did is that they ran through the magnetometers, telling the security guards they were running late for the flight. Okay. Now, what the security guard was supposed to do is tell them to go the fuck back. You rung. You know what I'm saying? You rung, go the fuck back. You're not supposed to run through the magnetometer. Okay? That's what they were supposed to do. Now, check this out too. If the security would have made them go back again, right? They would have caught that they had those box cutters in their belt. See, what they did was they put the box cutter in the cover of the belt. And when you do security search, when you want somebody down, you ask them to flip over the front of their belt. You ask them to flip it so you can see if anything is behind it. So they had it hidden there. Okay. Mind you, they allowed you to take this on a plane anyway. First of all, any hand, like, okay, if you had a knife, right? If you had a pocket knife, right? Anything under 4 inches, you could take on a plane. Even if it had motherfucking ridges in that shit, you could take that on a plane. Long as it's under 4 inches, okay? But now you can't do that shit now. But back in the day, you could, okay? You could. They don't let you take pocket knives on a plane no more. But they did at that time. There was a lot of shit that didn't make sense that they had let passengers bring on the plane back then. But now TSA stopped all that shit now. You can't bring all that shit on a plane no more. But if the security just would have made them go back, okay? If the security would have made them go back and walk through the magnetometer would have caught it. And then they wouldn't have made it on the plane. See, just a small tidbit could have changed the lives of all those people. Just a small little tidbit could have changed the life of all those people. I just want to share that with you. It's heartbreaking to hear, but I just want to share that with you. There's a lot of things our country does, and they don't tell everybody. Okay? Some of the stuff that happens to us is because of deals they made that have gone bad. Okay? Just want to put that out there. Just want to put that out there, let you know. And some of the people who have done shit to us, they still break bread with them. Just want to put that out there. Let's get back into it, y'all. Let's get back into it.
These people did the worst withdrawal and, in my opinion, the most embarrassing moment in the history of our country. And by the way, that's why Russia attacked Ukraine, because they saw how incompetent she and her boss are.
President Trump, thank you. I want to move on now to race and politics in this country. Mr. President, you recently said of Vice President Harris, quote, "I didn't know she was black until a number of years ago when she happened to turn black, and now she wants to be known as black." I want to ask a bigger picture question here tonight. Why do you believe it's appropriate to weigh in on the racial identity of your opponent?
I don't, and I don't care. I don't care what she is. I don't care. You make a big deal out of something, I couldn't care less. Whatever she wants to be is okay with me.
But those were your words, so I'm asking.
I don't know. I mean, all I can say is I read where she was not black, that she put out, and I'll say that. And then I read that she was black, and that's okay. Either one was okay with me. That's up to her. That's up to her.
Vice President Harris, your thoughts on this?
Qualcomm is changing the game, transforming the way we work, live, and communicate, driving advances in artificial intelligence, building a more intelligently connected future.
Hold on, y'all. Commercial. It's still coming.
I think it's, I mean, honestly, I think it's a tragedy that we have someone who wants to be president who has consistently, over the course of his career, attempted to use race to divide the American people.
This is word salad right here. Okay, y'all know this is word salad. She's not going to answer the question. She's not. Okay, now is he right to say what he said? He's right. He's right. Because y'all remember when she said, I am the first South Asian Indian vice president nominee. She said that from her own motherfucking mouth. Okay? She said that from her own motherfucking mouth. Nobody told her to say that. She said that on her motherfucking own. And now she black. Now she black. Okay? But she said she is the first South Asian Indian woman, okay, vice president nominee. That's what she said. That's what she said. Okay? That's what she said. So if you black, why you ain't say I'm the first black vice president nominee? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You could have said mix. You could have put both of them together. You should have said that. Okay? That's what it is. You started this, Kamala. You started this. This is why people questioning you. You started this. Mind you, I told y'all that black people don't really give a fuck what color you are. They don't. Black people don't care. We've been voting in white people for God knows how long. Uh-huh. We've been voting in white presidents for God knows how long. Just want to let you know. Just want to let you know. Black people ain't racist. We've been voting in, okay? We've been voting in white presidents for God knows how long. Just want to put that out there. Just want to put that out there. We even voted in an African president, okay? We even voted in an African president, okay? Barack is not African American. We voted in an African president. And right now, if she win, black people, you have voted in the first Indian president. Yep. If she win, cause she gonna get up there and act a fool. She gonna let you know she ain't black. When she get in here, she gonna do a good switch on y'all, real good. I'm gonna let you know how that switch gonna go. Somebody said we need that switch to come because black people is and first of all, this content creator, he's black too, so you know we talk to each other like we crazy. So he said that black people need a wake up call because if she win and she get up in there and tell y'all she Indian, and then y'all start hearing all that Indian music in the White House. He was wrong for that. He was wrong to say that though. That shit was not right. He was wrong to say that. He was wrong. He was wrong to say that shit though. But I'ma play him. I'ma play him after we finish with this. I'ma play him so y'all can be laughing too. He was wrong to say that shit though. He was wrong. Shout out to Grub Kitchen. He was wrong to say that shit. He said y'all gonna be hearing that Indian music in the White House.
No, I do believe that the vast majority of us know that we have so much more in common than what separates us, and we don't want this kind of approach that is just constantly trying to divide us, and especially by race. And let's remember how Donald Trump started. He was land, he owned buildings, and he was investigated because he refused to rent property to black families. Let's remember, this is the same.
I hate when they bring this up about him renting to black families. I'm going to share with you why I say this. Was it because the black families didn't make enough money for the rent in that apartment building? Could it be that? Could it be that? I just want to understand that. Because over here in Jersey, right, you got to make twice your rent money for them to give you an apartment, okay? You got to make twice your rent money. And y'all know New York rent is crazy. New York rent is out of the motherfucking wazoo. Okay, so this is back in what the late 80s, 90s when he didn't rent to black families. Was it because they didn't make enough? Because I'm quite sure if this was one of his friends who was a black celebrity, okay, that had money, they would be living in those apartment buildings because they make enough to afford the rent. I just want to put that out there because could that be it? Because they always like to bring that shit up, okay? But ain't nobody bring up, they bring up his case of him doing stuff with women, but ain't nobody bring up her fucking Mr. Willie. Ain't nobody bring up her fucking Mr. Willie, and Mr. Willie was a married man. Don't nobody bring that shit up, okay? Don't nobody bring that shit up how she was fucking Montel. Don't nobody bring that shit up. They always bringing up the shit that he was doing. I told y'all both of them hoes, okay? Both of them is hoes. I just want to let you know. So they always bring up him not renting to black families, okay? And I always said, okay. Now, Loss, you know you're supposed to put the whole thing, okay? Loss says sweet Willie Brown, okay? Sweet Willie Brown. Yes, honey. Okay? So nobody puts that. Nobody adds that there. That maybe the families couldn't afford to live there. But I'm quite sure if it was one of his people that he rocked with who was rich, because that's one thing about Trump. He about money. So if it was somebody who was rich in his camp, I'm quite sure that he would have rented to them. I'm quite sure, hands down. I don't think it was racially motivated. I think it was about money. Okay? I just want to put that out there. Okay? Because they always like to bring that up. Okay? Let's get it in. Let's get it in. I told y'all that Trump was friends with more black people than white people. Okay? White people, y'all should be offended. Y'all should be offended. Trump was friends more with black people than white people. I'm sorry. Just want to let you know. But they call them racist. But he was best friends with more black people than white people. I'm sorry. That's the truth. That is the motherfucking truth. Okay? But white people like him more. Ain't that crazy? Some of y'all black people, y'all up here calling him racist. And he far from that. The man is not racist. Now, if you want to call Reagan racist, you want to call Biden racist, I'm going to be down with you. You right. Both of them racist, okay? But you ain't going to tell me that this man is racist if y'all go back and watch videos and shit, and y'all go watch pictures and shit, go see pictures of who he partied with. He ain't never partied with no white folks. I'm sorry. He never was around white folks when he did shit. It always was black people he was around. I don't know what he was doing. He just had a better rapport with black people. I don't know. That's what the fuck it was. I'm sorry. That's the truth. Okay? So you would think when he was running his first time that black people would have been all over there because he has a better rapport with black people than white people. But now the tables have turned. White people like him more. Okay? You got some few blacks that's understanding the assignment. They going over. Okay? I'm looking too. I ain't gonna lie. Because this whole debate made my heart so fucking mad. Because I like, damn, all three of them jumping on him and it's only him. But just like I told y'all, they already know who the fuck they gonna put in that White House. I want you to know that. Okay, that's why I'm telling y'all, look at y'all motherfucking local elections. They already know who they gonna put in that bitch. Okay, let's get into it. Let's finish it up.
Individual who took out a full-page ad in the New York Times calling for the execution of 5 young Black and Latino boys who were innocent, the Central Park 5. Took out a full-page ad calling for their execution. This is the same individual who spread birther lies about the first black president of the United States. And I think the American people want better than that, want better than this, want someone who understands.
I don't know who told her. I don't know who told her to look at him. You know, I told y'all this yesterday. So, and I don't know who told her to look at him, as she called herself trying to mother over him, like try to disgrace him. I don't know who told her that, but they did a good job. And I don't know who told him to continue to look at the moderators. Whoever told him that shit, they did a good job. Because I know if he was looking at her, that shit would have pissed him off. So that was good that he was looking at the moderators, because he stayed calm. That was good. Okay, on that part, I got to give them that part right there. Now, the Central Park 5. I want to share something with y'all that we don't really go into. We don't. And this is a little harsh, what I'm about to say. Sometimes when our people do bad things, and something happens, right? We will raise our people to be at the likes of Martin Luther King and the likes of Malcolm X. A lot of us do. Now, I want to share something else with y'all too. Okay? I want to share something else with y'all too. The Central Park 5 was at the DNC. Y'all already know that, right? Okay. But the woman who put them in prison on a R charge, right? Okay. Now, they did some shit that should have landed them in prison, but the R charge should not have been on their rap sheet. Okay. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that they were angels in the Central Park. They were not. But the R word should not have been added to their rap sheet. Okay. So this woman who was the prosecutor then, okay, she was a Democrat. The Dems put them in jail. But yet they went to the DNC. That was a slap in their face. I wouldn't have went to no motherfucking DNC. You wouldn't have seen my black ass in no DNC. It was one of y'all who put us in there. Now I can understand going to jail for the crimes that you have done. But the one crime you did not do, they added that shit to the rap sheet. And I'm going to share something with you. When you have an R word on your rap sheet, those brothers get at you up there in that prison. Them brothers get at you up there in that prison. The crime game is real. Do you hear me? They get up there and get at you in that prison when they find out that you have done the R word to somebody. Just want to let you know. So those young men went through some foolery, okay? They went through some foolery because of the lie that was told against them. Now, yes, they have done a lot of stuff in Central Park. They said they did. They had done some things in Central Park, but they did not, okay? They did not do the R word to this woman, okay? But yet, the Central Park 5, okay, the Central Park 5 still showed up at the DNC. I wouldn't have motherfucking went. I don't care how much money they gave me. I sure would not have motherfucking went. Okay? Just want to put that out there. Okay? Just want to put that out there. All right? Let's get into it.
As I do, I travel our country. We see in each other a friend. We see in each other a neighbor. We don't want a leader who is constantly trying to have Americans point their fingers at each other. I meet with people all the time who tell me,
Blue, I never said they did it. I never said they did it. I said they did not do the R word. But they did other shit that was in Central Park that was wrong. Okay? I didn't say they did the R word. I hope you heard me. I'm not saying they did that. Okay, let's get into it.
Can we please just have discourse about how we're going to invest in the aspirations and the ambitions and the dreams of the American people? Knowing that regardless of people's color or the language their grandmother speaks, we all have the same dreams and aspirations and want a president who invests in those, not in hate and division.
Vice President Harris, thank you. Lindsay?
President Trump, this is now your third time.
This is the most divisive presidency in the history of our country. There's never been anything like it. They're destroying our country, and they come up with things like what she just said. Going back many, many years, when a lot of people, including Mayor Bloomberg, agreed with me on the Central Park Five, they admitted, they said, they pled guilty. And I said, well, if they pled guilty, they badly hurt a person, killed a person ultimately. And if they pled guilty, then they pled, we're not guilty. But this is a person that has to stretch back years, 40, 50 years ago, because there's nothing now. I built one of the greatest economies in the history of the world, and I'm going to build it again. It's going to be bigger, better, and stronger. But they're destroying our economy. They have no idea what a good economy is. Their oil policies, every single policy. And remember this, she is Biden. You know, she's trying to get away from Biden. I don't know the gentleman, she says. She is Biden. The worst inflation we've ever had, a horrible economy because inflation has made it so bad, and she can't get away with that.
Thank you. Your time is up.
I want to respond to that, though. I want to just respond briefly. Clearly, I am not Joe Biden, and I am certainly not Donald Trump. And what I do offer is a new generation of leadership for our country. One who believes.
Don't she sound stupid when she say that? Clearly, I am not Joe Biden, you know, and I'm not Donald Trump either. You know, I don't know who is talking to her through those earpieces she got on, those earpieces, but whoever it is, it's probably somebody sassy, okay? It's probably somebody sassy and shit, okay? Somebody sassy that got a nasty mouth. Because she keeps saying, clearly, I am not Joe Biden. We know you ain't Joe. We know you ain't Joe. We know you ain't Joe. You ain't fall down yet. Clearly, we know you ain't Joe. You ain't fall down yet. Okay? Let's get it.
In what is possible. One who brings a sense of optimism about what we can do instead of always disparaging the American people. I believe in what we can do to strengthen our small businesses, which is why I have a plan. Let's talk about our plans and let's compare the plans. I have a plan to give startup businesses $50,000 tax deduction, to pursue their ambitions, their innovation, their ideas, their hard work. I have a plan, $6,000 for young families for the first year of your child's life, to help you in that most critical stage of your child's development. I have a plan that is about allowing people to be able to pursue what has been fleeting in terms of the American dream by offering a help with down payment of $25,000 down payment assistance for first-time home buyers. That's the kind of conversation, I believe, David, that people really want tonight, as opposed to a conversation that is constantly about belittling and name-calling. Let's turn the page.
Vice President
and move
Harris,
forward.
Thank you. Let's turn to policy.
President Trump, we have to move on. President Trump.
Let's turn to policy,
She has
please.
a plan to defund the police. She has a plan to confiscate everybody's gun.
President Trump,
she
we
has
do
a
have to
plan
move
to
on to
not
other
allow
issues.
fracking in Pennsylvania or anywhere else.
Okay,
that's
you,
what her
President.
plan is until just recently.
I just need
Lindsay,
to
go ahead.
respond
President
because
Trump,
the
President
former
Trump.
president has said
No,
something.
I'm sorry.
He's right. That was her plan. He telling the truth. Okay? They also want to touch that crypto. Y'all know some of y'all who are rich in crypto, y'all have a problem if she gets in that bitch. Some of y'all who got money in crypto, you have a problem if she get in that bitch. Also, another thing too, she did say she wanted to ban assault rifles. She did say that. She said that. Also, the fracking. She just changed on the fracking because she knows that Pennsylvania is what she needs. She needs Pennsylvania. So fracking in Pennsylvania is their bread and butter. Okay? Just want to put that out there. Just want to put that out there. Here we go.
That I need to respond
No,
to.
I'm sorry. We're going to move on, Vice President Harris. President Trump, this is now your third time run.
Thank you, hot chocolate. I appreciate you. Thank you for the $2 super chat, baby. Let's get back into the story.
For president, you have long vowed to repeal and replace the Affordable Care Act, also known as Obamacare. You have failed to accomplish that. You now say you're going to keep Obamacare, quote, unless we can do something much better. Last month, you said, quote, we're working on it. So tonight, 9 years after you first started running, do you have a plan, and can you tell us what it is?
Obamacare was lousy health care, always was. It's not very good today. And what I said, that if we come up with something, and we are working on things, we're going to do it, and we're going to replace it. But remember this. I inherited Obamacare because Democrats wouldn't change it. They wouldn't vote for it. They were unanimous. They wouldn't vote to change it. If they would have done that, we would have had a much better plan than Obamacare. But the Democrats came up. They wouldn't vote for it. I had a choice to make when I was president. Do I save it and make it as good as it can be, never going to be great, or do I let it rot? And I felt I had an obligation, even though politically it would have been good to just let it rot and let it go away. I decided, and I told my people, the top people, and they're very good people. I have a lot of good people in that administration. We read about the bad ones. We had some real bad ones too, and so do they. They have really bad ones. The difference is they don't get rid of them. But let me just explain. I had a choice to make. Do I save it and make it as good as it can be, or do I let it rot? And I saved it. I did the right thing. But it's still never going to be great, and it's too expensive for people. And what we will do is we'll look at...
Now, the part about Obamacare, he's right. He's right. It is expensive for a lot of families. Okay? So they can't get up here and chuck and jive that part. It is expensive for a lot of families that they barely can afford their medication. So he's right about that. Where you always got to get, y'all know when you go to Rite Aid or CVS, you always got to get that little card in the front to add with your medication so that it could come down a little bit more. Okay, so he is right on that. Okay, just want to put that out there. He telling the truth, but they gonna try to clown him for it. Okay, they gonna try to clown him for it. All right, let's get into it.
Different plans. If we can come up with a plan that's going to cost our people, our population, less money and be better health care than Obamacare, then I would absolutely do it. But until then, I'd run it as good as it can be run.
So just a yes or no, you still do not have a plan?
Oh, that's expensive.
I have concepts of a plan. I'm not president right now. But if we come up with something, I would only change it if we come up with something that's better and less expensive. And there are concepts and options we have to do that. And you'll be hearing about it in the not too distant future.
Vice President Harris, in 2017, you supported Bernie Sanders' proposal to do away with private insurance and create a government-run healthcare system. 2 years later, you proposed a plan that included a private insurance option. What is your plan today?
Well, first of all, I absolutely support, and over the last 4 years as vice president, private health care options. But what we need to do is maintain and grow the Affordable Care Act. But I'll get to that, Lindsay. I just need to respond to a previous point that the former president has made. I've made very clear my position on fracking, taking everyone's guns away. Tim Walz and I are both gun owners. We're not taking anybody's guns away. So stop with the continuous lying about this stuff. As it relates to the Affordable Care Act, understand, just look at the history to know where people stand.
I'm going to share something with you. I don't agree with guns. I don't agree with them. But I'm going to share this with you. This is what I'm going to share. If they dabble in removing a particular rifle, right? If they dabble in it, if they want to remove AR, okay. And mind you, I'm not familiar with guns. I'm not. I don't know anything about stuff like that. I'm not familiar. I'm not gonna sit up here and tell you any lies. I'm not familiar with guns. So if they can remove one, they can also continue to put regulations on other ones as well. And mind you, they have all these migrants coming in these bitches. And they got weapons. Where is they getting this shit from? Okay? Y'all saw in Colorado how they broke into somebody's door and this guy had a long ass gun. Okay? Rifle going in that bitch. So, how is these migrants getting that shit? I just want to understand that part. But you want to regulate Americans from carrying. Now, don't get me wrong, there are a lot of bad situations where people or their children have brought rifles into school and took out a lot of children. Lord knows it's some bad stuff that has happened. Okay? Just want to know. Not want to know, but I just want to put that out there. Okay? But, okay? It needs to be more gun education. I don't think that we should take anybody's stuff away. I think there should be more education. Because listen, the truth is, guns don't kill people. It's people that kill people. That's the truth. I don't care how y'all try to spin it, how you try to turn it around and shake it up, okay? Because a responsible gun owner know how to do things. I just want to put that out there. A responsible gun owner knows how to handle their business. Okay? Okay? But they just, some of these people all willy-nilly doing foolery. I just want to put that out there. Okay? So that's the thing. So I have a problem with her saying that. Okay? I have a problem with her just saying that she says, I'm a gun owner, Tim is a gun owner, we don't have a problem, we don't want to take people guns. She wants to put restrictions, and restrictions can lead to other things, especially if Congress passes it. Mind you, the NRA got a lot of them in their pockets, so a lot of the stuff she talking, it probably won't pass unless she writes something with an executive order if she becomes president. Okay, just want to put that out there. And Ricky said, why is she addressing Trump about something she put out? This is wild. Yes, it's true. This is wild. But that's how they did it. They double teamed Trump. They double teamed him. Mind you, listen. I'm not taking up for either candidate, but they double teamed Trump. Okay? Just want to put that out there because that's what they did. They double teamed him and they thought that shit was funny. Okay? They thought that shit was funny. Let's get into it.
When Donald Trump was president,
Henry, how are you,
60
sir?
times he tried to get rid of the Affordable Care Act. 60 times. I was a senator at the time when I will never forget the early morning hours when it was up for a vote in the United States Senate. And the late, great John McCain, who you have disparaged as being, you don't like him, you said, at the time because he got caught. He was an American hero. The late, great John McCain, I will never forget that night, walked onto the Senate floor and said, no, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't get rid of the Affordable Care Act. You have no plan. And what the Affordable Care Act has done is eliminate the ability of insurance companies to deny people with pre-existing conditions.
Now, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie about that part right there. The way he didn't like McCain, I had a problem with that, okay? The way he said that mess about McCain, how McCain got tortured and all that stuff like that, and how he got caught and stuff like that, that shit hurt my feelings. I'm not gonna sit up here and tell y'all no motherfucking lies. He wasn't supposed to say that shit, okay? Even if he didn't like McCain and all that other stuff, he wasn't supposed to say that shit he said about McCain. I don't like when we talk about our soldiers like they ain't shit. I don't like that. I don't like how we talk about our veterans like they ain't shit and all that other stuff. Because I'm gonna share something with you, Okay, I'm gonna share something with you that a lot of y'all motherfuckers don't understand. Okay, if it wasn't for our soldiers, we would not have the motherfucking rights that we have in this bitch. We would not be safe in this bitch. It's because of them we safe in this motherfucking bitch. Okay, but now they got these migrants in this motherfucker. So you know this is bullshit right here. But I'm letting you know. Okay, I don't like that shit when they talk about our servicemen. Fuck that. Fuck what you heard. Okay, I fuck what you heard. Okay, I don't like shit like that. So he was wrong. He was wrong to say that shit about McCain. Cause I like, what the fuck? You know, when I heard him say that shit about McCain, I didn't like that shit. Okay, I don't like stuff like that. Don't talk about our servicemen and women, because if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be where we at right now. You know what I'm saying? Because people scared of our military. That's why. So I got a problem with that part right there. Okay, she right, but she had to bring that shit up. She know how painful that is to a lot of the American families, because a lot of us like McCain and shit. So she know what she's pulling at the heartstrings of the American people. But bitch, did you show up for the 13? Huh? Did you show up in Arlington for the 13? Ain't nobody mentioned that shit. I wanted Trump to tell her, well, did you show up for the Arlington for Arlington for the 13? Did you come? Even if the family didn't want you there, you could have still showed up and just say, I'm here for moral support. You could have said something. No, you didn't. But nobody said that shit. Nobody said nothing about that. She act like she, you know, I mean, what the fuck? Okay? And then she had the nerve to go on X. Shout out to Angry Man Channel. She had the nerve to go on X. Okay, because this is how I found out. Angry Man said it. She had the nerve to go on X and call herself disgracing Trump on X. Talking about he took a picture at the sanctuary at Holy Ground. Because we got to call Arlington Holy Ground. Okay. Okay, we got to call Arlington Holy Ground. Okay, so she gonna say he took pictures. Now, mind you, was he wrong to take pictures in Arlington? Yes, he was wrong to take those pictures at Arlington. But everybody always missed. The family asked him. Okay, the family asked him to take those pictures at Arlington. He could have said, let's take these pictures somewhere else. Okay, he could have said, let's take these pictures somewhere else. Okay, but he did not. Okay, he did not. Let's go into it.
I don't have to tell the people watching tonight. You remember what that was like? Remember when an insurance company could deny if a child had asthma, if someone was a breast cancer survivor, if a grandparent had diabetes? And thankfully, as I've been vice president, and we over the last 4 years have strengthened the Affordable Care Act, we have allowed for the first time Medicare to negotiate drug prices on behalf of you, the American people. Donald Trump said he was going to allow Medicare to negotiate drug prices. He never did. We did. And now we have capped the cost of insulin at $35 a month. Since I've been vice president, we have capped the cost of prescription medication for seniors at $2,000 a year. And when I am president, we will do that for all people, understanding that the value I bring to this is that access to health care should be a right and not just a privilege of those who can afford it. And the plan has to be to strengthen the Affordable Care Act, not get rid of it.
Vice President Harris,
in terms of where Donald Trump stands on that.
I want to move to an issue that's important for a lot
of... She made a mistake.
Qualcomm is engineering human progress, creating a smarter, more connected world for everyone. So you have more time to enjoy the simple things.
Hold on, commercial.
At number one, John...
Baby, she doing word salad. Okay, she didn't even answer the question or anything. She dancing around. Y'all know how this was. This happened yesterday when we watched it yesterday. Same thing. She doing them word salad. Whoever is in her ear talking to her through those earrings, okay, they did a good job. She did a lot of word salad. Ain't shit land. So ain't nothing y'all can hold her ass on when if she make it to being the president, okay? Ain't nothing y'all can hold her ass on. I'm gonna let y'all listen to this. Give me 1 minute. I'll be right back, okay?
McCain fought Obamacare for 10 years, but it wasn't only him. It were all of the Democrats that kept it going And you know what? We could do much better than Obamacare, much less money. But she won't improve private insurance for people, private medical insurance. That's another thing she doesn't want to get.
President
People
Trump.
are paying privately for insurance that have worked hard and made money, and they want to have private. She wants everybody to be on government insurance where you wait 6 months for an operation that you need immediately.
President Trump, thank you. We have another issue that we'd like to get to that's important for a number of Americans, in particular younger voters, and that's climate change. President Trump, with regard to the environment, you say that we have to have clean air and clean water. Vice President Harris, you call climate change an existential threat. The question to you both tonight is, what would you do to fight climate change? And Vice President Harris, we'll start with you. 1 minute for you each.
Well, the former president had said the climate change is a hoax. And what we know is that it is very real. You ask anyone who lives in a state who has experienced these extreme weather occurrences, who now is either being denied home insurance or it's being jacked up. You ask anybody who has been the victim of what that means in terms of losing their home, having nowhere to go. We know that we can actually deal with this issue. The young people of America care deeply about this issue. And I am proud that as vice president over the last 4 years, we have invested $1 trillion in a clean energy economy, while we have also increased domestic gas production to historic levels. We have created over 800,000 new manufacturing jobs while I have been vice president. We have invested in clean energy to the point that we are opening up factories around the world. Donald Trump said he was going to create manufacturing jobs. He lost manufacturing jobs. And I'm also proud to have the endorsement of the United Auto Workers and Sean Fain, who also know that part of building a clean energy economy includes investing in American-made products, American automobiles. It includes growing what we can do around American manufacturing and opening up auto plants, not closing them like happened under Donald Trump.
Vice President Harris, thank you.
That didn't happen under Donald Trump. Let me just tell you, they lost 10,000 manufacturing jobs this last month. It's going, they're all leaving. They're building big auto plants in Mexico, in many cases owned by China. They're building these massive plants, and they think they're going to sell their cars into the United States because of these people. What they have given to China is unbelievable. But we're not going to let that. We'll put tariffs on those cars so they can't come into our country, because they will kill the United Auto Workers and any auto worker, whether it's in Detroit or South Carolina or any other place. What they've done to business and manufacturing in this country is horrible. We have nothing because they refuse. You know, Biden doesn't go after people because supposedly China paid him millions of dollars. He's afraid to do it. Between him and his son, they get all this money from Ukraine. They get all this money from all of these different countries. And then you wonder, why is he so loyal to this one, that one, Ukraine, China? Why is he? Why did he get $3.5 million from the mayor of Moscow's wife? Why did she pay him $3.5 million? This is a crooked administration, and they're selling our country down the tubes.
President Trump, thank you.
Thank you.
We'll be right back with closing statements from both of our candidates. An historic night, this ABC News presidential debate from Philadelphia. Back in a moment.
The ABC News presidential debate will continue after this.
You know what, guys? They roast him. All three of them roast him. Yes, they did. They railroaded that whole thing. But I'm going to share something with you. I got to give it to Trump because he did hold his ground. He did. He did hold his ground. And the sad part is they only fact-checked him. They only fact-checked him. They did not fact-check her. They didn't fact check her on those ARs. They didn't fact check her on that. They didn't fact check her on they didn't fact check her on the deletions either, because it's not that they want to continue Roe and I'm gonna say it wrong, Roe Wade, right? Roe and Wade. It's not that Roe, you know what I mean. Okay, I'm gonna say it wrong. It always gets tongue-tied. Okay, so it's not that they want to implement that back into power. They want to push it further. Okay? They want to push it further than what Roe and Wade was. They want to push it further. Okay? Yes, thank you, baby. I appreciate you, Maya. They want to push it further than that because that would only lead it up to if 5 months. Y'all know because it's always 5 months. When you do that check, right? They always give this check. Anybody who's been a mother before, you know, you get that 5-month check. This is when they tell you the baby is a boy or a girl, and they also tell you if the baby is healthy or if the baby is not. Okay? So now they give you a decision if you want. Yes, baby, the same day. And now they give you a decision if you want to abort this baby, if the baby is sick, or if you don't want to, even if the baby is sick. Some women say, no, I don't care if the baby's sick. I still gonna have the baby, okay? But some women say, okay, well, the baby's sick, just let it go back on to glory. I'm gonna just let it go. You know what I'm saying? So that's the truth. But they want, see, this is when Donald Trump, what he's saying, this is when Donald Trump, what he's saying, that they want to go all the way to the 3rd trimester. This is what he's saying. When he say that part, he's telling the truth, but it's nothing written down yet. But that's what she wants to do. Do you understand? So they want to make it longer. They want to be able to go past 5 months. Okay? Now, I'm going to share something with y'all. If she do make it into power and they do it, right? If she make it into power and they do it, a lot of women going to run mad. I'm sorry. Even those women who go and let their baby go at 5 months, some of those women don't be right in the mind. Because remember, in 5 months, whoever carried the baby, y'all already know the baby was moving around. Okay? At 5 months, the baby moving around, touching you and everything, and moving a hand on your belly and all this stuff like that. So some of those women don't come back with the right mind too. I just want to put y'all on game, let you know right there. Furious, thank you, baby, for the $5 super chat. Okay, Furious said, other countries don't respect women. A man always need to be in charge. Women too emotional to rule. Women are too emotional to rule. I believe that too. I know some of y'all women gonna be mad with me, but I believe that too. Because let me share something with you. All you gotta do is watch social media. That's all you gotta do, and you know how women behave. That's all you gotta do. Okay, and I'm like that shit with my husband too. Okay, I'm not gonna sit up here and lie. 1 minute I don't want to be around him, right? I'll go somewhere else, act like I'm mad or something, and then the next minute I'm coming to his man cave, want to lay all on him and kiss him and bother his beard and all this other stuff.
Live from the National Constitution Center in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Okay, because we not always
David
there.
Muir
Just want to put
and
that
Lindsay
out there.
Davis.
Let's go.
Today, competing priorities demand your attention. But what matters most for your business? Beeline brings together experts who understand your unique challenges.
It's all about unlocking shareholder value and creating opportunities for your people and your clients.
Welcome back.
I'm gonna share something with you because I see what you put, Louis. You said the time isn't right for a woman president. I'm gonna share something with you. I don't think it'll ever be. I don't think it will ever be. Because once a woman rules a land that is powerful as us, we one of the superpowers. Once a woman can rule a land as powerful as us, okay, masculinity has gone in that land. See, a lot of people right now, they get offended if you say to a black man, they get offended if you say to a black man, and this is black men that will be offended. They will say, ain't nothing wrong with voting for Kamala Harris, because they will say, well, I got sisters, I got daughters, my wife. I don't want them to think that that a woman can't rule, right? But I'm gonna share this with you. The other day, me and my daughter was walking to the bus stop. She's the one that's 9 years old. And she said, Mama, I don't think Kamala Harris would be a good president. I said, why? She 9. She said, because we as girls, we cry a lot when bad stuff happens. She said, Mama, you see how the world is? The world do a lot of evil stuff. And I said, I understand. I said, why you think that anyway? Said, I just think so, Mom. I just don't think we can handle being president. I didn't say anything to her. She just said that on her own. I didn't say anything to her, just to let you know. So I don't think it's bad in young women saying that I can't do certain things. Because we want to be so much like Adam. I said it. We want to be so much like Adam that we cannot handle the weight of the world. You understand? We want to be so much like Adam. We want to compete with Adam so much. Mind you, Adam is our safe haven. Adam is our protector. We want to be so much like Adam. And it's not, God didn't call us to be like Adam. I just want to put that out there. This is why a lot of y'all go crazy the way y'all do on social media, because you're not designed to carry the weight of the world. Men are. They are designed for that. They're built for that. I just want to put that out there. I know some of y'all gonna be like, this bitch. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Okay, just want to put that out there. Through the Fire podcast, how are you, sir? During the debate, Kamala almost started crying when she was talking about the female deletions. Ooh. Just want to put that out there. Just want to put that out there. We are not designed for that. I'm not saying I'm not saying we're not good for other parts. We are multitaskers, okay? We can do a lot of shit, more than men can do. But when it comes to the brunt of the shit, like the power, the raw power, only men can do that shit. I'm sorry. We have to tell the truth now, okay? So if she becomes the president, okay, that means America doesn't have masculinity anymore. And that means those other bullies that's on the playground, they gonna come and fuck with Popeye's girlfriend. Do you know what I mean? They gonna come and be fucking with Popeye's girlfriend, if you know what I mean, okay? Because she don't have the cojones, okay, to fuck with them back, okay? Okay? So like I told y'all, I'm going to take my bully orange, okay? I don't mind taking my bully orange. Y'all be sitting up here calling him an orange man and shit like that. I don't mind taking my bully orange, okay? I'm just let you know, okay? Let's get into the closing remarks, and then I got some other shit to show y'all, okay? Let's get into it.
For closing statements, and Vice President Harris, we begin with you.
So I think you've heard tonight two very different visions for our country. One that is focused on the future, and the other that is focused on the past, and an attempt to take us backward. But we're not going back. And I do believe that the American people know we all have so much more in common than what separates us. And we can chart a new way forward. And a vision of that includes having a plan, understanding the aspirations, the dreams, the hopes, the ambition of the American people, which is why I intend to create an opportunity economy, investing in small businesses, in new families, in what we can do around protecting seniors, what we can do that is about giving hardworking folks a break and bringing down the cost of living. I believe in what...
But she been in here already 3.5 years. This is the shit she talking, but she already been in here to bring down the cost and all that other shit. She's already been in here 3.5 years, okay? Just want to put that out there. Just want to put that out there.
We can do together. That is about sustaining America's standing in the world and ensuring that we have the respect that we so rightly deserve, including respecting our military, and ensuring we have the most lethal fighting force in the world. I will be a president that will protect our fundamental rights and freedoms, including the right of a woman to make decisions about her own body and not have her government tell her what to do. I'll tell you, I started my career as a prosecutor. I was a DA, I was an attorney general, a United States senator, and now vice president. I've only had one client.
And this is the word salad. Here we go. You know, she already started the word salad, okay? And she didn't land anywhere. But they didn't ask her no questions. So this is just, you know, she's about to end everything. Like right now, it's the closing remarks. But this is just a whole lot of word salad. Just want to put that out there. Let you know right now. There's a lot of word salad right here, baby. Frank, thank you for the $5 super chat. I appreciate you, sir. So Frank says, when will my melanated brothers and sisters learn that the left are holding you down? They also hate the free thinking, independent, and educated. They do, because I tell you something. People that speak against them, they say that we are... The ones who speak against them, they say that we are the foolish ones. So I understand. Let's get into it. Thank you, Frank, for your $5 super chat, sir.
The people.
Matter of fact, to all the men in the chat, to all the men who have donated to the content today, I appreciate you. All of you are gentlemen and scholars. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And to all my sisters, no matter what color you are, thank you for donating to the chat as well, okay? Just want to share that with you, okay? Let's get into it.
Tell you, as a prosecutor, I never asked a victim or a witness, are you a Republican or a Democrat? The only thing I ever asked them, are you okay? And that's the kind of president we need right now. Someone who cares about you and is not putting themselves first. I intend to be a president for all Americans and focus on what we can do over the next 10 and 20 years to build back up our country by investing right now in you, the...
Ricky, we trying to have a serious conversation, okay? I see you, sir. I don't know if you know that I can see you. I don't know, okay? Because you put in here and you said she ain't shit. I don't understand that, okay? I thought we was having this conversation was about to end right now, okay? Sir, please, we trying to end this thing, okay? We trying to end this thing. Green beans don't add nothing to the conversation because I see you, okay? Miss, don't laugh because this gonna make Ricky come back with something else. Don't laugh. This is some foolery. Y'all be nice in here. Oh my goodness. Listen, let's go. Be nice, sir. Be nice, sir. Please be nice, okay?
American people.
Vice President Harris, thank you. President Trump?
So she just started by saying she's going to do this, she's going to do that, she's going to do all these wonderful things. Why hasn't she done it? She's been there for 3.5 years. They've had 3.5 years to fix the border. They've had 3.5 years to create jobs and all the things we talked about. Why hasn't she done it? She should leave right now, go down to that beautiful White House, go to the Capitol, get everyone together and do the things you want to do, but you haven't done it and you won't do it because you believe in things that the American people don't believe in. You believe in things like we're not going to frack. We're not going to take fossil fuel. We're not going to do things that are going to make this country strong, whether you like it or not. Germany tried that, and within 1 year, they were back to building normal energy plants. We're not ready for it. We can't sacrifice our country for the sake of bad vision. But I just ask one simple question. Why didn't she do it? We're a failing nation. We're a nation that's in serious decline. We're being laughed at all over the world. All over the world, they're laughing. I know the leaders very well. They're coming to see me. They call me. We're laughed at all over the world. They don't understand what happened to us as a nation. We're not a leader. We don't have any idea what's going on. We have wars going on in the Middle East. We have wars going on with Russia and Ukraine. We're going to end up in a third world war, and it'll be a war like no other because of nuclear weapons, the power of weaponry. I rebuilt our entire military. She gave a lot of it away to the Taliban.
She did.
She gave it to Afghanistan. What these people have done to our country, and maybe toughest of all, is allowing millions of people to come into our country. Many of them are criminals, and they're destroying our country. The worst president, the worst vice president in the history of our country.
President Trump, thank you. And that is our ABC News presidential debate from here in Philadelphia at the National.
ABC News need their ass kicked. I'm sorry. I don't support violence. Take heed to the message does not support violence, but they need their ass kicked. That was terrible. Freddie, thank you for the $5 super chat. I appreciate you, sir. Appreciate that. So now listen up. We got some other stuff that we're going to rock into because it was some crazy shit going on. Okay. It was some crazy shit going on. Okay. Now, I need y'all to hear Grub Kitchen because this brother get it in, honey. We about to hear this. Check this out.
I'm not being funny. I'm going to be real. I want Kamala Harris to win the president.
Oh, shit.
I'm going to tell you why I want her to win. I think black people need one last kick in the motherfucking ass.
Oh, shit.
I think we need one last example to show us that skin color don't mean shit. I think we need one last time where we get kicked in the ass for symbolism. I think, and I would love for her to become president. As soon as she become president, she said, I'm Indian American. And she passed Indian rights and don't do nothing for niggas. I think we need one more time. We saved Joe Biden and Kamala Harris the last election. I thought this was going to be the time that we realized they don't give a fuck about us. Soon as they got in office, they passed the Asian hate bill.
It's true.
I think we need her. I think black women need and black men need one more kick in the ass where we realize this country's still racist and don't nobody give a fuck about us. I really hope she will. We need one more motherfucking wake up call.
Grub Kitchen.
To where we say, God damn.
One more
this woman that won, now she's saying, I'm Indian.
Oh, shit.
This woman that won, now black folks' lives is missing. And you know who's going to suffer more than anybody?
Black women.
Black females.
Yeah, he right.
Black females will suffer more than her, than anybody. I guarantee you.
He's not true.
I'm not being funny.
Grub Kitchen is a troublemaker. I'm sorry. Anybody who like his content, shout out to you, baby. You got to drink it slow, honey. His content is something else. You got to drink it slow. Okay? Got to drink it slow. Just want to put that out there. Check this out.
Vice President Harris began the debate by punting the first question on the economy.
Okay.
Do you believe Americans are better off than they were 4 years ago?
So I was raised as a middle-class kid, and I am actually the only person on this stage who has a plan that is about lifting up the middle class and working people of America.
It went on from there. Despite the economy being the number one issue facing the country, the sitting vice president generally reverted to talking points about a few of her policy proposals. Even Harris allies today are saying that she needs to talk more about what she will do for Americans if elected. Senator Bernie Sanders will be here in a second to talk about more about the need for her to fill in some of those blanks. On the border, another vulnerable issue for Harris, she also dodged.
She dodged.
Would you have done anything differently from President Biden on this?
So I'm the only person on this stage who has prosecuted transnational criminal organizations for the trafficking of guns, drugs, and human beings.
Okay, that wasn't the question. When asked how she would break through the Israel-Hamas war stalemate, Harris said this.
We need a ceasefire deal, and we need the hostages out. And so we will continue to work around the clock on that.
Okay, but again, how?
How?
Vice President Harris.
How? She has nothing. She has answered nothing. She didn't answer she. She answered nothing at all, okay? Just won't put that out there. Just won't put that out there. She didn't answer anything at all, okay? Nothing, honey. Nothing. She didn't answer one thing, okay? One thing at all right? And this is what it is. This is exactly what it is. I want y'all to hear something. Shout out to Dennis Sperling, okay? He got this from another content creator. I don't see the content creator's name, but I want y'all to hear this. Check this out.
After this election, Black America will never be the same. Those free thinkers in Black America have found out that there's a lot of Black people who are against free thoughts. We will never be the same.
She's right. She's right. Because the free thinking Negro, okay, is becoming a problem for the house Negro, okay? And the house Negro, and Ricky can contest to this, okay? The house Negro is a part of Steve Harvey, Ricky Smiley, D.L. Hughley. D.L., I have to mention you, even though you made me go viral, sir. But you are part of the house Negroes, okay? And then Palace, that rapper, okay? So all of them are ganging up on the free-thinking Negroes, okay? And that's me, okay? That's me. That's Ricky. That's Miss O. All these people. You got Crimson Cure. All these people that are content creators that are saying, wait a minute. Hell, wait a minute. Hold on now. Wait a minute, because that shit don't sound right. Okay? Even Tatum, Officer Tatum. Okay? Let me share something with you. When you see shit and you know it's shit, okay? You know your mind is telling you that shit, but somebody telling you, nah, that ain't shit, you know. Somebody telling you that ain't shit, but your mind is telling you, no, that's some shit right there. I'm not gonna eat that shit, okay? And when you wake up and you see that that's a plate of shit, you don't want it no more, okay? You don't want it no more. Let me share something with you, and I'm being nasty when I say this, okay? I have been a dim since the day I was born. Because my mama has been a dim since the day she was born. And my grandma, too. Okay? So I was born into Democrat. Okay? Let's talk about it. I was born into being a dim. Okay? So even though I ain't had no problem with Trump when he was running, I voted for Hillary. And why I voted for Hillary is because I thought Bill was gonna be running the motherfucking White House. I ain't gonna lie, that's what the fuck I thought. Okay, mind you, I ain't care that Monica Lewinsky sucked his dick and all that stuff like that. I ain't care when he was in the White House that Monica Lewinsky had sucked his dick and he did all that shit and he was passing around that dick like community dick. I didn't care. Okay, I did not. Okay, because of that color, that politics and shit, you know. Because you a dim. You always vote dim no matter what. That's how I was taught and shit. And then, okay, Hillary, I said Hillary because I was like, okay, Bill gonna be in that bitch. Things gonna change. Okay, so I thought, okay, no. So Trump won. Then C-19 came in this motherfucker. Okay? C-19 came in this motherfucker and we all got scared. So now, instead of us not listening to the experts, okay, because the experts was lying, okay? The experts was motherfucking lying. Fauci was lying. His punk ass was lying, okay? KM, thank you, baby, for the $5 super chat. So Fauci was motherfucking lying, okay? And so we all was mad with Trump. Like we was begging him to listen to the experts. Mind you, okay? The experts were lying. All of them motherfuckers was lying, and Fauci was at the head of that shit. Okay? So we was taking that jab for no motherfucking reason. Okay? Yes, Ricky said they all liars. They're liars. Ricky right. They're liars. Ricky, thank you, baby, for the $1.99 super chat. So they were all, you know, just lying and shit, and we should have walked through C-19. Okay, just like Trump said, we should have walked through C-19. Now, mind you, I said this to y'all yesterday. A lot of us would have went to glory. Okay, a lot of us would have went to glory that our immune system wasn't strong. A lot of us would have went to glory if we had already pre-existing stuff already. Okay, but it wouldn't have been as many that had went. A lot of those ventilators took some people out. Just want to let you know that. Because once a machine start doing something for your body believes it doesn't have to work no more. Just want to put that out there. Just want to put that out there, let you know. Okay? Now, what she's saying is she's right. When she said those free-thinking Negroes. See, when you become a free-thinking Negro, the shit that somebody telling you that somebody tell you that this is a piece of chicken, or somebody tell you this is a rib right here, or somebody tell you this is a mocha cocoa latte, whatever. Okay. Somebody tell you this is a Dunkin' Donuts coffee, or this is a Starbucks motherfucking coffee. No matter what this motherfucker tell you, okay. Anya, how are you, baby? It's good to see you. Okay. If anybody tell you what the fuck this is, okay? Anybody tell you what the fuck this is, okay? That is from the Democratic Party, you gonna believe it because you a Dem. But when you wake the fuck up, okay, and you say, I don't want to be on this motherfucking plantation. I'm ready to go with the free-thinking Negro, okay? The free-thinking Negro is not a Republican. It's an independent, okay? Just want to let you know. Okay? I think black people, we should be independents. I don't think we should be Republican, okay, or Democrat. I think we should be independent. I just want to let you know that part. Some of y'all might take offense to what the fuck I said. I give two shits. This is my motherfucking channel, okay? Now, just want to put that out there. Okay? Just want to put that out there, okay? Now, what she's saying, she right. Okay? Let's go back into what she said one more time. I want y'all to hear. We're going to go through it.
Be the same. Those free thinkers in Black America have found out that there's a lot of Black people who are against free thoughts.
Oh, wait a minute. Before we go back into it, somebody put watermelon in there. Let me share something with you. Black people, stop being sad when somebody say we should be eating watermelon and shit, okay? Because watermelon help our motherfucking body. Somebody say you eat watermelon, stop taking it as an insult and shit. Because they stupid to tell you that. Because a watermelon help our motherfucking body. It generates some good shit in our body. Just want to let you know. Stop letting people tell you nonsense, okay? Stop letting them tell you foolery, okay? Because watermelon help us. I just want to put that out there. Don't let nobody tell you no bullshit like, this a stigma and all this. Fuck a stigma, okay? Watermelon help our ass. That shit is good for your motherfucking body with the seeds in it, okay? With the motherfucking seeds in it. Don't let people shame you for eating watermelon. Our ancestors let people shame them for eating watermelon. And know good and hell well, watermelon is good for your motherfucking body. Okay? Help that digestive system and every motherfucking thing. Just want to put that out there. Let you know right now. Black Man Unfiltered, how are you, sir? It's good to see you. Thank you for coming to rock with me. Queen, you've been dropping that knowledge. Facts on facts. I appreciate you, Super Pace. I appreciate $27.99. I appreciate you, baby. Thank you so much. So I just want to put that out there, black folks. Stop being sad about when people tell you that you eating watermelon and shit like that. Watermelon is good for the motherfucking body. You hear me? Clean up all that shit that's going on. Stop letting people make you feel bad and shit. Okay? Stop letting people make you feel bad. Black Man Unfiltered, yes, baby. We already know about those ear things, baby. But I'm going to share something with y'all. I don't care what nobody say. Them earplugs or those ear things ain't help her ass at all. That ain't help her. She still did a horrible job, damn it. But let me go into the shout out to Dennis Sperling one more time. Here we go.
After this election, Black America will never be the same. Those free thinkers in Black America have found out that there's a lot of Black people who are against free thoughts. We will never be the same. Those Black people who have always been no justice, no peace. Those Black people who have always been against mass incarceration and police brutality and all of that, we will never be the same because we have discovered that there are Black people who will vote for that crap. We will never be the same. We will never be the same because we are watching our communities being taken over by people who are not from this country, and they are getting houses and cars and food, and we will never be the same considering what we've been dealing with in those very same neighborhoods all this time. We will never be the same. We will never be the same as we watch our government put people on pedestals that just walk into this country and give them sanctuary cities where they can not only commit crimes but get out the next day. We will never be the same. We will never be the same because we have watched Black people turn against other Black people after this election.
Mind you, this is why color politics is very dangerous. This is why. Because we believe because somebody has some Blackness in them, okay, that they're Black. You know, I won't put that out there. I want to let y'all know, okay? Because that's what we do. We give Black cards to everybody. I'm going to share with you what I mean. You see somebody doing a two-step, okay? They doing a two-step. Somebody cook out. Somebody brought them, okay? They doing a two-step or they doing a bus stop, okay? They doing a bus stop. You give them a Black card. That's what we do, okay? Just like we gave Clinton a Black card too. Anybody who tell me we didn't give Clinton a Black card, you lying. We gave Clinton a Black card the same night he played that saxophone on Arsenio Hall. The same night he played that saxophone on Arsenio Hall, we gave Hillary Clinton a Black card too when she said, I carry hot sauce in my purse. Because how many of us, our mamas and grandma, put that hot sauce in her purse when she going to somebody cookout or party? She got that hot sauce in her purse. So we gave her a Black card. This gonna hurt too a little bit as well when I say this too, okay? Barack got a Black card too, but we know Barack is African. His bloodline is African. Just let you know. We gave Barack a Black card too. Soon as he did that two-step, to Stevie Wonder, baby, we lost our mind. We lost our mind when he did that two-step to Stevie Wonder, baby. And when he got up there and he talked just like Martin Luther King. It's the truth. It's the truth. Now, I'm not hating on my African brothers and sisters. My husband is African. I'm not. I love the culture because it's something that we African Americans, some of us, that we didn't have the privilege of learning. Okay? So, the thing is that we give Black cards to everybody. I just want you to know that. And because Kamala is of the Divine Nine, okay? She's of the Divine Nine, okay? We have let her get away with foolery. Because we all know that she said, okay, We all know that she said she was the first South Asian Indian. Okay, first South Asian Indian nominee for vice president. We all know she said that, but we trying to act like we ain't hear her say that shit. We all know she was the border czar, but we trying to act like she wasn't the border czar. We all know this shit. But because she's a part of the Divine Nine, okay? Because she's a part of the Divine Nine, and these are all black sororities, let me share something with you. HBCUs are not just for black children. They are not. They're not just for black children. They're not just for black people. Actually, HBC founders are not black. Just want to put that out there. Okay? The founders are not black. These colleges, they are not black. The founders are not black. Just want to put that out there. Okay? Green Beans, thank you, baby, for the $20 super chat. Green Beans said they come from giving credit to people that can't act like us. Our humanity and talent has been used against us. We are the culture. This is true. This is true. I like that. I like that. They don't give us credit. That's true. They don't. They don't. You speaking the facts, baby. You telling the truth. They don't give us. Super Pace, thank you. I appreciate you for the $13.99 super chat. Queen, you are killing it. Keep dropping them knowledge, facts on facts. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you. So what she's saying, back to the story, what she's saying, she's correct. A lot of free-thinking Negroes, we have a problem because we got some of ours who have not crossed over, okay, who don't understand the assignment, or either they got paid to tell us to shut up, okay. They come for us in social media. They say nonsense to us that we don't know what we're talking about. And some of them are getting revealed on social media. Shout out to Rolanda. Shout out to Rolanda. Hello, Rolanda. It's good to see you, Rolanda. Shout out to you, baby. I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you, baby. That you had a booty butt naked man walk across your screen. I'm not mad at you, baby. Okay, I'm not. Black men look good. Okay? Listen, I'm not mad at you. Black men look good. I'm not mad at you at all, okay? Because my king look good. I'm not mad at you, okay? Mine look good, okay? So I'm not mad at you, okay? Ain't nothing wrong with it, okay? It's something wrong that you did it. But, you know, if I did it, I only have a problem with my husband. But you did it and the whole world seen it, you know. I just want to put that out there. Now, okay, check this out. I want y'all to hear something that Trump said. And I know that Chuck Schumer, whole heart, just broke when he called him out on his shit. Now, what Trump's saying, he's right. Watch this. He say, but that's okay. Can you imagine being 78 years old and you thinking about all the people that you have helped and they turn on you like you ain't shit? Can you imagine? I just want to put that out there. Can you imagine all the people this man has helped? I just want to put that out there, okay? Just want to put that out there. I'll send it to you, Black Man Unfiltered. Black Man Unfiltered said, take heed. He a troublemaker. I don't know why I'm reading his comment. Take heed. Stop supporting Rolanda. Bald-headed ass. LOL. You see that? That's some shit right there. He's the biggest troublemaker I know, okay? He's the biggest troublemaker I know, all right? Now, I want you to hear something else. Shout out to Family Values TV. Check this out.
3 lies I want to go over from the Trump-Harris debate last night. Lie number 1, that Harris simply wants to restore Roe. Wrong. The Biden-Harris administration has called for the passage of the Women's Health Protection Act, which would mandate abortion up until the moment of birth, way further than Roe, in every state with taxpayer funds and strip away conscience rights of medical health care professionals. Lie number 2.
Did you hear that? Let's repeat it one more time. Remember, I told you they don't want to just do Roe and Wade. They don't just want to do Roe and Wade. They don't just want to do that. They want to push it further. I want you to listen one more time. Here we go.
3 lies I want to go over from the Trump-Harris debate last night. Lie number 1, that Harris simply wants to restore Roe. Wrong. The Biden-Harris administration has called for the passage of the Women's Health Protection Act, which would mandate abortion up until the moment of birth, way further than Roe, in every state.
Up to the moment of birth. Do you understand? They want to do something, but more stronger than Roe. Up to the moment of birth. And those women who choose to do up to the moment of birth, you're going to lose your mind. I want to let you know, you're going to lose your mind. Up to the moment of birth, you're going to lose your mind. I have watched women. I remember it was a woman on the same floor. I think I was on baby number 3. Same floor as me, okay? Same floor as me. She had a stillbirth. And she was crying. But they had to put her on the same floor with everybody else. So she saw people, babies. The room she was in, they had a baby in there. She went through a lot. Can you imagine you trying to delete this baby right before it's time for it to be born? They want to push it that far. See, Roe will give you to 5 months. That will let you know if that baby's sick or something like that. You'll be able to go and get the deletion done. But these are women who are pushing this. They have never had children before. They don't know what it's like to have a baby growing inside you. And then you wait all the way. Can you imagine a woman who she mad with her husband or she mad with her boyfriend or something like that? And then she go and make this horrible decision and get this thing done. And then come home and act like nothing happened. Okay? And the husband say to her, where's baby? Because y'all know y'all women is finicky. Y'all do some shit in this bitch. Okay? Because here we go. I ain't happy bullshit. And you'll destroy the whole kingdom and shit. Or I'm mad with him today. You know what I'm saying? Or either, he done cheated and shit. So now you ready to do some foolery. Okay? So now you ready to just delete this baby you got in your belly all the way up to the 8th or 9th month. Okay? This baby is ready to come out. And she's saying that the new law that Kamala is trying to push, okay, for Roe, she want to go further than Roe. She want to be able to do it all the way up to your due date. That shit is dangerous. Ain't that something? You trying to snuff out this baby life. And you don't even know what's going to happen to you. You trying to snuff out this baby life. Can you imagine? Let's finish it.
3 lies I want to go over from the Trump-Harris debate last night. Lie number 1, that Harris simply wants to restore Roe. Wrong. The Biden-Harris administration has called for the passage of the Women's Health Protection Act, which would mandate abortion up until the moment of birth, way further than Roe, in every state with taxpayer funds and strip away conscience rights of medical health care professionals. Lie number 2, that because of pro-life laws and the Roe's reversal, women cannot be treated for miscarriages and ectopic pregnancies. That has been debunked time and time again. There's 0 laws in the country that say women who experience miscarriages and are experiencing ectopic pregnancies cannot get the care they need to save their lives and stop infection. Third lie we heard last night is that late-term abortions don't happen. In fact, the CDC says it's at least 11,000 a year, and I dare you today, Google William Hearn, call his abortion facility in Boulder, Colorado, and schedule a late-term abortion. I've done it. You can do it too. 3 lies I want to go over.
Now, when she say late-term abortion, she's right, but it's the 5th month. This is when you find out if the baby is sick or not. Also, the lie that Kamala said is that there was a woman that was bleeding out in the hospital parking lot. That's a lie. They don't do that. If something is wrong with you and that baby, the first mind of the doctor is to do no harm. If they can't save the baby, they must save the mother. So that's a lie, what she's saying. And I work in healthcare, so I know she lying about that part. We have had incidents where people will be inside their car and we'll see some shit going on, looking crazy out in the parking lot. The security would inform the ER. And then the ER would go out and check, and also security would follow so we could see what's going on. And we had times have brought patients in, okay, from the parking lot. So she's lying on that, okay? Just want to put that out there, okay? So if they're saying that they want to push it further than Roe and let these women have babies, have deletions up to 9th month, okay? I just want to let you know those women are going to lose their mind. See, people don't understand how painful deletions are. Even if you were 2 weeks, 3 weeks, okay? It's painful. You live with the aftermath, okay? Just want to put that out there. See, a lot of y'all like, I don't have to tell a woman what to do with her body. Y'all be the ones that never had children before. Y'all be the ones that have never had babies before. You don't know what it's like to have children. Because if we sitting up here telling women that it's okay to have all these deletions because we told them it's okay, women in my culture have had over 23 million deletions. That's a motherfucking lot, ain't it? It's a lot, right? It's a lot. But there's a black content creator that is a woman. Shout out to Pink Book Lessons. This woman is called, let me make sure I get it. Because I want to make sure I get it. Hold on. This woman is called, let me make sure I get it. She's called I Am Big Dog. That's what she called, okay? And you know what? One of y'all told me about this woman and I was laughing. I was like, that's not her name. But that's her name. She's a rude and loud, obnoxious host. She loses her mind on live TV during a debate. She had a debate with a young woman who went to one of Trump's rallies. And they were upset with her. So I want y'all to hear the breakdown, okay? And this is when free-thinking Negroes get out here and speak, okay? I'm talking to my own kind when I say this. When we get out here and speak, you will have these house ninjas, these house Negroes that will be telling us foolery, okay? Shout out to Pink Book Lessons because she always dropping those gems, okay? Let's get into it. This is probably going to be a commercial first. Hold on, y'all. Give me a minute.
What's your credit card debt balance? If it's $10,000 or more, here are 3 easy solutions.
Can we keep it real? Can I ask you a real question?
Sure.
Are y'all feeling the way that she's with a white man? Are we gonna be honest?
No.
I just want to know.
I didn't have a chance. I mean, you know.
Yeah. So you know you're not. But is that an issue? Like I want to really.
That's a great question. Like, you know what? Here's what it boils down to.
The question that she asked was a good question. I'm gonna share with you why. Because if Barack had a Caucasian woman that was his wife, he would have never made it to be president. But now that the so-called black woman has a small hat husband, y'all know what I mean when I say small hat husband, okay, that she has a small hat husband, they let her just go ahead. Because if this was a black man that was married to a white woman, ain't no way it wouldn't work, because the sisterhood wouldn't have let it happen. Because y'all know how y'all get. Y'all sisterhood is motherfucking crazy. That's how y'all get, okay? Let's get into it.
So let me just put this out here. Wait a minute, I'm feeling some resentment in the building. I just want to put the conversation out there. And we're going to do more of these shows because I want to bring it back and have a conversation on relationship and all of that.
She want to host conversations about relationships. Ma'am, you don't even have a successful relationship to be lecturing black people on relationships. You have the same feminist let me emasculate black men rhetoric that's been destroying black relationships.
But I just want to put it out. Black women, we feel away. I'm just gonna keep it real. Black women gonna keep it real. We feel away when we see like if Obama had a white wife, we would feel away. Raise your hand. We feel just like a little bit of a way. We're gonna be honest about it. Let's be real about it. What sister's gonna be real about it? I'll be real about it.
If Obama's wife was Mackenzie from Iowa or Maria from Miami, there's no way he would have won support of black people overall. Black women would have been so turned off if he had an interracial relationship. They would have turned everybody else away from him too. Everybody knows Michelle from Chicago is what solidified his black American support.
I'll be real about it. They don't want to tell y'all. They would feel away. So I just want to know. So we're looking at all of the black congressmen with their white wives, but I want to just keep it all the way above. I just want to keep it, and all Republicans, by the way. I just want to keep it all just above. I mean, I just want to say that is because I talk to black men all the time. You know, we went to Chicago to barbershops. I engage a lot with black men, and I just want to, since we're here with all black folks, let's just be honest. There's some men. If Denzel Washington had a white woman, we feel away. Not so much if somebody, you know. So I just want to be honest about it. Is that a part of it? Is it because I've heard black men say it. I've seen black men say it. If she has that white husband.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
Because who she sleeps with, like Dr. Umar Johnson has said and many others said, makes a difference in how they feel in her support for black men. Are we going to be honest about it, or are we going to play about it?
That's a very true statement.
It's a true statement.
It's a very true statement. And, I mean, she's not going to do too much that's going to make Thanksgiving dinner uncomfortable. She doesn't go by her married name because she doesn't want y'all to remember that she's married to a white man. She's never birthed any black children. So while she's acting like she's about to be the mother of America, you've never had children yourself. And then you go around, you know, parading to
black. Do you have children? Yeah, you do have children. So you got a problem with women that don't have children?
I don't have a problem with women.
So this one woman that's speaking right now, she's a free thinking Negro, okay? So everybody else that is on the debate stage is trying to debunk everything she's saying, okay? Because this is the one who was at the Trump rally, the one that's speaking. She was at the Trump rally. So all the other people who are there are house ninjas. So they're trying to make her feel some type of way, even the host as well. This is why as a content creator, I always be careful of whose show that I go to. I always be careful. When I see like blood in the water, I'm like, nah, I can't go. Because I know how indignant I can be if you make me mad. Okay, so I don't want to do nothing that's going to disgrace my husband. So at times I will tell you, no, thank you. I don't want to, you know, I'm not able to come to your show. Okay, so here we go, y'all.
Children, I have a problem with people making it seem like children are going to be are the end of everything. I don't like people discouraging women from having children.
Where does she do? I'm just curious. When does she discourage?
Well, whenever she comes to the AUC, the main topic of discussion is
okay.
As if, and I mean, unfortunately, she fits the narrative. Unfortunately,
the main discussion is
reproductive
always
rights
deletions,
in terms of they don't talk about allocating any money to fibroid research or endometriosis research or PCOS research. All things that disproportionately affect black women.
Now hold on. Wait a minute. Let's just now. I will.
She's a black woman.
Let's be clear. Reproductive health. Well, let's hold on. Wait a minute. I agree with you on that because they do need to talk more about. We were talking about it in the dressing room about fibroids and because I do want to say that white women are the ones pushing the narrative with abortion. Get that clear. Let's stop acting like this is a black woman issue. Let's get this clear.
Every election, it's black women will die unless a
right. But I'm talking about the reality. The reality is when you look at the women who are advocating for abortion. Because I'm a mother too. So you talking to a fellow mama. So we're gonna talk about this. And we're gonna stop putting this stigma on black women. I'm not talking about Harris. I'm talking about me and you, mother to mother. It's really important. I want to lay this out, and then we'll get to you, brother. But let's stop putting this. Black women are talking about abortion.
Stop it. Kamala's been running around disguising terminations as reproductive rights. She's the one who launched a nationwide campaign. Remember the BET Awards 2000?
I want to share that with y'all. You see how we up here blaming white women for deletions, and it's not true. White women are not going around in our community promoting deletions. There was only one white woman, and then she hired some pastors, and she hired some black advocates in our community in the late 70s, okay? And so they sold us out. So it was not black women, it's not white women out here marching talking about black women should have deletions. That's a lie, okay? September 18th, Christina, is that your name? Get out my chat, because I do not like gaslighting. Get out my chat. If you don't have anything good to say, get out my chat. Now, here we go.
In 22, the show they repeated over and over, telling black women to save terminations. It was all led by Taraji P. Henson, right on stage. Kamala was using the same talking points, going from city to city, encouraging terminations. Going to black colleges, speaking to young black women about termination rights. So if anybody created the support for terminations out in the open and in media amongst a modern black woman, you have to give credit to Taraji P. Henson and everybody talking about that mess at the BET Awards show. Then they followed it up on the Shade Room, the whole Black Hollywood from Kerry Washington to Sanaa Lathan.
This is what we know based on facts.
So I want to share something with you. Is their name Cha or whatever? I don't know what your name is. I'm going to say it wrong. Show me a black woman. Show me a black woman. Show me a black woman. I'm going to share something with you. If a woman, I don't care what color she is, if she's preaching foolishness, then we're going to call her on it. We don't care what color she is. If there's a woman that is preaching foolishness, we're going to call her on it, no matter what color she is. Okay? White, brown, yellow, green, purple, whatever. We gonna call you on it if you're preaching foolery. Okay? You show me a black woman and I'll still tell her the same thing.
Just want to be clear. I understand the issue, and I tell Democrats all the time.
But I want to be clear. I wasn't saying that.
I know, but I just want to be clear because I don't want that stigma out there just running with the trolls in the comments.
People everywhere are recommending GoodRx.
My neighbor showed me the app.
We're going to go out of that because that's a whole lie. And them saying that white women are responsible for us having deletions. Mind you, if you did, all you got to do is Google it, okay? For deletions that white women have, they have far less deletions than black women. We have 23 million and counting. When white women do deletions, it's because the baby is sick. Most of the time, it's the baby sick. Okay? Now, people will get in here and say deletions are needed when it comes to incest and it comes to the R word and it comes to medical. This is true. This is true. But they're saying that Trump wants to have, wants to ban all that. But he said, I won't. He said, if it's medical reasons, if it's, because even when they said he had a ban on it, right? If it's medical reasons, okay, if it's incest, okay, and if it was the R word, you could still get a deletion. When he had a so-called freeze they talking about on deletions. But they don't like to come and tell that part. They don't like to tell that part. They like to make it seem like he banned everything, and that was not the case. Just want to put that out there for you. If we gonna say that deletions make sense, right? If we gonna say that, right? And this is bad, what I'm about to say. If deletions can still be upheld, it should only be, okay? It should only be if medically, incest or the R word. Anything else that mean you was fucking raw dog and you didn't use a condom, you should not. That should not be for that. Just want to put that out there. That should not be for that. Deletion should not be for that. You was fucking raw dog, you was drunk or something like that. That should not be for that. That should be your fault because you didn't use protection, and that's what it is. Okay, just want to put that out there. Just want to let you know. Okay, just want to let you know because we don't like to tell the truth. We don't like to tell the truth. Okay, they railroaded him. They railroaded him. That whole thing was crazy. They railroaded that whole thing. ABC did some foolery. I am sorry. That thing was crazy. I ain't gonna sit up here and lie to you at all. Okay? Ain't gonna sit up here and lie to you at all. Okay? I want y'all to hear something from Raza. Okay? I hope I said his name right because I don't like to say his name wrong. Shout out to this brother. Very intelligent black man. I love the way he speaks. Amazing. Check this out.
Brother, it's not about color. It's not just about money. If your only reason for voting for a president is for money, you will lose a whole lot more than what you could ever imagine if money is the only reason. You are talking about the representative of your entire nation. Whether if you don't identify as an American or not, I'm with you on that. But when you are talking about voting in the representative, even though, by the way, that's not your representative, that's not the person who controls the nation, that is not the person who runs any damn thing. So we know that. But if you're going to yell and say vote for this person without looking at the fact that they are funded by pharmaceuticals, funded by oil and gas, funded by AIPAC, funded by vested interest groups who already have policies written down right now, they already know who they're going to put in office right now, just so we can be very clear. While most of you are on the internet going back and forth about who you should vote for and not vote for, guess what? You ain't got no power. The people who already decide to put the person in is already putting them in. So what the hell are you going back and forth for? Why not go back and forth about how we should help our communities and continue to build within our communities, because that is the same thing you're going to be arguing about after November. So
I love what he's saying. He's right. I told y'all, they already know who they want to be in the White House. We got to worry about our local elections. You want to look at why those immigrants got so much money? You better look at your senator and your House of Representatives. That's why those migrants got so much money. The president can't move money. They can move policy. They can write shit up. But they can't, they can't move money. So all that money those migrants got, and yet they still going to get geese from the park and shit and cook those geese up. Okay? Come on now. I just want to let you know. And they doing them cats and everything like that. I don't know about the dogs. I only know about the cats. Shout out to Black Lady. And also shout out to who is this content creator that sent this to me? Well, I copied it off them. Angry Man Channel. Okay? Shout out to those two content creators. Okay? And I appreciate them for always telling the truth. Okay? So that's where we getting that from. Okay? It's sad. They doing a lot of nonsense. And the government has given them a lot of money, a place to stay, all that, okay, on our dollar. I don't have a problem with American people. I don't have a problem with my own, okay? You can be whatever color you gonna be, okay? I don't give a shit what color you are. Long as it got American on the end of that shit, we fine. Okay, because we in this bitch paying all the taxes and shit like that, and these people who never worked a day in their life in this bitch, okay, never worked a day in their life in this bitch, okay, they never did, okay, never did, not one time, okay, never did, not one time. They up here collecting, okay, they up here collecting our taxpayer money, and that's not fair. When Americans in here starving and barely can make it by. If you like the content, please like and subscribe to the page. If you like the content, donate to the page as well. Cash App, Super Chat, Venmo as well also. Okay? I'm just putting it out there. There's a lot of shit that's going on and we think that it makes sense. I want us to chime in on something else. We're going to drop from doing political, okay? So there is a post going around about Megan Good. She reportedly pays Jonathan Major bills, including child support for his daughter and for his dog trainer as well. I want to share something with y'all. This is not her husband. This is not her husband. This is not her husband. I know some of y'all was in the comment section and y'all was like, that's good that she doing that for him and stuff like that. This is not her husband. Okay? This is not her husband. All right? And for the world to know this is hurtful to this man. I just want to share that with you. When men are being helped by their girlfriend, someone that they love, and the world finds out, it's painful. Just want to share that with you. I know we want to hand clap her for doing that, okay? And I'm not mad at her. But why did the world have to find out that you helped this man like that? One thing about a man, he don't like to be embarrassed. He don't like to be embarrassed. Men don't like to be embarrassed. I don't care what color they are. They do not like to be embarrassed, okay? And I want to share something with you as a sister to speaking sister to sister. Your financial business should never be put out on the forefront to hurt this man. Y'all financial business, we know that Jonathan Majors ain't making no money right now. We know that. But this will hurt him because people going to be talking about him. You see the world, everybody talking about him. They talking all this shit about him. And all this is going to do is diminish him. That's all it's going to do. That's just like, okay, that's just like when a man is down. I always give y'all this analogy. When a man is down and he on the floor, you as his woman supposed to tell him, King, get up. Get up, King. You can do it. You're going to make it. You're going to make it through. I believe in you. Okay? But at the same time, while you holding things together, because there's a time where a wife has to hold things together. Okay? Mind you, this is not his wife. They're just, boyfriend and girlfriend. I don't know if it's going to lead to marriage or not. But she's holding it together. And the world should not know. I just want you to understand that part. The world should not know that she's holding him down. Because now people will just disrespect him at every turn. Okay? Y'all remember they had that fiasco, okay, a couple months ago where one of her co-stars, I forgot his name, how she jumped all on him in front of Jonathan Majors. And everybody was going crazy for that. Y'all remember, right? Okay. And even though this gentleman she jumped on is married, was she right to jump on somebody's husband in the first place? I can understand, a hug or something like that. But damn, did she have to do all that? Okay. So like I told y'all, all this going to do is hurt their situation. Okay. All it's going to do is hurt their situation. So I just wanted to put that out there. The world should not know your business. A lot of content creators and a lot of famous people, they get upset and come back and want to argue with people and stuff like that about their private life. But mind you, they leak this shit. They leak this shit on social media. Okay? So people have the right to critique anything they want to critique. Okay? I gotta go. Everybody have a wonderful day. Much love to you all. Thank you for coming to rock with me. Much love, everybody. I appreciate you because you could have been anywhere else, but you said, let me go see and listen to this loudmouth heifer. And I appreciate y'all saying, let me just go see what this loudmouth heifer talking about. Okay, much love to you all. If you want to donate to the channel, you can donate through Cash App, through Super Chat. You can donate through Venmo as well. If you want to shop with us, our family business is called ubmrexfashion.com. Where we have Pushmark, Macari, eBay as well. Okay, and then ubmrexfashion.com. Shout out to Miss O Show. She will be doing her thing tonight. Thank you so much, 18. Shout out to Black Men Unfiltered Network. He will be pumping out content. Miss O will be one of the stars on the show. I appreciate you. Also, I forgot her handle on YouTube. I think it's Haunting or something. Miss Haunting as well will be there as well. Just wanna shout them out. It's Grown Ass Woman Podcast. Grown Ass Women Podcast on Black Men Unfiltered, and also Mrs. O Show. Haunting. Thank you. Hunting Wisdom. Thank you so much, 18. I appreciate you, baby. Also, I got to shout out Embrace the Grace as well. Shout out to her content. Sister always dropping gems just like Miss O as well. Shout out to Ricky Williams for always coming in and rocking with me. Sir, you are a scholar and a gentleman. Shout out to Mr. He Said as well. This gentleman always drop all types of gems in education. Shout out to him for always doing what he do. Mrs. She Said as well. She is amazing. This is the truth teller. Okay. Hashtag shame. All right. Also, shout out to the Angry Man channel for the content, and shout out to Dennis Sperling as well for the content too. And also shout out to Grub Kitchen. That brother be dropping those gems. He is always on fire. And Lost in Translation podcast. He is nothing but the truth, baby. Shout out to Black Men Unfiltered Network one more time. He said, I love you, sister. I love you too, my brother. So now we about to get into it, and we out. We out. That's it. I'm done. Everybody have a wonderful day. Much love to you all. If you want to shop with us on YouTube, I have merch as well. Hoodies, shirts, mugs, water bottles, cups, all that good shit. You can go check it out. Scroll to the top of the page. You'll see shop or store. You can go check it out. And here's my theme music. This is my theme music.